championship four up for grabs in Vegas today. Who wants to race for a title? We'll get the engines fired next here on USA. Countdown to Green is brought to you by Sonic. Live free. Eat Sonic.
Racing did.
And Kurt Busch will win in his hometown.
No fans, no cheers, just me, my team, and that checkered flag.
This is what kids dream of.
Now the round of 8 rolls through again. High stakes mayhem that can leave you busted.
Fist fight here on pit road.
There it is, race man.
But this race, it's the jackpot. Win here, and you punch your ticket to Phoenix and the championship stage. Every playoff driver wants to beat the odds in the desert, because in this town, luck helps, but guts, skill, and timing, that's how you beat the house.
Great stuff by that champion.
Shout out to Kurt Busch.
In 2026, going into the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
That's fantastic. No mistakes and a heavy foot. That's all you need today. Let's go down to our Kim Cook.
Well, Brad, before the playoffs started, William Byron emphasized the urgency of this round, saying October is the most important time of the year, and the key is to peak as this round progresses. So, how close at being at their best does the 24 team think they are? Crew Chief Rudy Fuel told me they've gradually risen to the occasion through the first 2 rounds.
He has risen.
One small tweak away from being there and getting everything right, Dylan.
Kim, Chase Briscoe's on the front row for the 11th time this season, but good finishes here have been hard to come by. Joe Gibbs Racing is a pretty fast this weekend, so Briscoe has done his...
Not gonna lie, right now I'm so sleepy I'm barely paying attention to Red Zone. I watched all the 1 o'clock games, But waking up early this morning has finally caught up to me, and the race is just now starting, and it's fucking 5:30. Oh, times are tough. We'll get through this. Maybe, just maybe, it'll be good.
Yeah, always. I mean, he's had kind of a quiet season, Marty, but I tell you, he's been there the last few weeks. That 9 car is always fast. You can't underestimate the heart of a champion.
You just get a feeling this could be a heavyweight fight between all the playoff drivers today. Time to kick off the round of 8. Let's get the engines fired here in Vegas.
Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Please welcome Glenn Powell. You can catch him starring in the upcoming
Who?
movie The Running Man, but today he is here to say the most famous words in motorsports.
Joe Flacco, a solid 4 of 9 for 13 yards. Great trade, Cincinnati.
Start your engine!
Today starts a round of 8. Everybody knows how important this round is if you want to win a championship. But look at the drivers that are up in the front of this pack that haven't won, not in the playoffs, but winning today could change their season. The top 6, though, it is full of playoff drivers. This race is huge for everybody in the field. Who can pull it off? Only 4 races to go. When we come back, we're going to drop the green flag.
$7 for a coffee?
Coffee? Man, I woke up way too early this morning, just naturally. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I actively look forward to going to bed tonight and then working tomorrow. Got to get out of the house. I'm going insane. But right now I'm sleepy. Richard Petty saluting Joe Logano because Joe Logano is going to have the same championships as Jeff Gordon after this season. Oh, wow, they actually acknowledged last week's winner. Mind freak! I see a Chris Angel billboard in Vegas. Well, I'm going there next month. Like, in a month, I'm going to Vegas. I hope I get to see a little bit of it while I'm there. I don't know if I will. We're balling on a budget, man.
And that's what everybody's racing for. We're thinking championship time just 4 races to go. Hi folks, Lee Giffey along with the legendary crew chief Steve Letard. Stevie, first race in the round of 8. What's the state of play? The pressure's rising. Well, fortunately, we've lost none of the favorites in my opinion. We started with 16 drivers a couple rounds ago. Through eliminations, we still have 8 of the absolute best. And that's what makes stars, right? When you do extraordinary things at the biggest moments, and that is where we stand. We're at the doorstep to the championship. A win here, you're into the championship race, is all going to happen on this very fun, very fast mile-and-a-half behind us. Well, you say big things on the big stage. A couple of weekends ago in Kansas was that grandstand finish. Chase Elliott stealing the victory away right at the last moment. Comparisons drawn between the two circuits because they're intermediates, they're mile-and-a-half. What kind of racing are we going to see today? Well, just like the dice on the tables, about 20 miles from here on the strip, it's going to be completely unpredictable. It is going to deliver everything we want at each end. When you go to 1 and 2, it's bumpy, it's banked, it's high speed. 3 and 4 is slippery. It's a great racetrack where you actually need a little help and a little compromise. We'll see who gets the right end of that. Jeff Burton's on his way up from Countdown to Green. He'll be with us shortly. This is usually what he gets to do. So it's great for you today to dial somebody up. Who you got? Well, let's get the driver up for 20 back-to-back seconds here and see what he's thinking about it. Hey, Christopher Letard, the guys in the NBC booth. You got it?
Gotcha, loud and clear.
All right, Z-Bell, you are no stranger to the round of 8. You've been here for the last 4 years. So close here at this racetrack. What's the optimism and excitement as you roll around here on these pace laps?
I am super excited. We had a great day yesterday. Car felt amazing. Had a good qualifying effort. Seems like all of the JGR cameras are fast, so go out here, control what we can control, have a nice, solid, clean day, and see where the cars fall at the end of the day.
We're always so entertained with the racing here. Why is it? What makes this track so much fun for you and the fan?
It is all about the multiple grooves, and that's what makes next-gen racing good or bad, is being able to get out from the guy in front of you, create momentum, and make pass.
We appreciate you taking the time in. Good luck. We'll be watching. Time to take a look at today's starting grid, brought to you by South Point and Denny Hamlin. Number 1 seed in the round of 8 is the number 1 man on the grid. And by the way, that's his first Vegas pole. Chase Briscoe, his teammate, starts alongside. Back to row 2, another JGR Toyota, the man we just spoke to, Christopher Bell, and Chase Elliott. Row 3, yeah, all playoff drivers, top 5 positions. William Byron is there, and alongside his teammate, Kyle Larson. Bubba Wallace and his teammate, Tyler Reddick, they make up row 4. Back to row 5, Joey Logano, defending series champion. This was a big moment in that championship quest here a year ago. He shares that row with Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, and Alex Bowman on row 6. And we wind our way back to row 7. Very good qualifying from Shane Van Gisbergen. He starts alongside Ryan Blaney. As we check things out with Kimmy Kern. Kim?
Kimmy!
Left yesterday's practice.
Just once I wanted to say Kimmy like they did on South Park.
A little conservative in practice because Vegas has bitten them in the past. So one of the goals was to have a clean car at the end of Saturday. They did that. They'll start 14th. Crew Chief Jonathan Hassler said he has no doubt they can break into the top 10 to earn stage points. A main objective for the team here today.
Thanks, Kim. Going back to the starting lineup in row 8, Ross Chastain, a hot streak here. Top 10 on the last 4 races. Ryan Preece looking to improve on that third finish in March. We're back in row 9. We have Daniel Suarez starting next to Michael McDowell. Back in row 10, Eric Jones, driver for Legacy Motor Club. He'll start next to AJ Allmendinger. Back in row 11, Cole Custer next to the 22-year-old Carson Hocevar, the 77 car for Spiraler Sports. Zane Smith, Ricky Stenhouse back in row 12. Zane Smith looking for a bounce back after that flip in Kansas. Row 13, Austin Dillon and the other Legacy Motor Club car, John Hunter Nemechek. Row 14, we see Justin Haley and Las Vegas native Noah Gregson back in his hometown for the race. I was excited, he says, when he returned. Back in row 15, Josh Berry and Todd Gilliland. How about you, Dylan Welch? Well, Steve, everybody wants to do well today in Vegas, and if you look at the stats,
But you know everybody wants to do well.
Rode well for Kyle Larson, had the best average finish on these 3 tracks of all the playoff drivers when we raced them in the spring. His crew chief, Cliff Daniels, though, says, that's nice, but it doesn't really matter. Today, the important thing is to react, read the room, have the best day we can. Simply put, they just want to go race today. These guys are champions for a reason. They know how to get it done. They're unfazed by the challenges that lie ahead today and the next 2 weeks. Good stuff, Dylan. Let's finish off the grid for you folks before we drop the green. Austin Cindric no longer in the playoffs, unfortunately for the team. Penske driver shares that 16th row with Kyle Busch, the 2009 winner here on his home track. Then we got Riley Herbst and Brad Keselowski on row 17. See what the
2009, back when Kyle Busch used to win races.
Row 18, and then back to the final row 19. JJ Yaley and Katrin Lett is back. This is her first start in a cup car on a 1.5 mile oval. Marty, what you got?
Lee Joey Logano starts this round minus 24, the largest deficit to start the round of 8 in playoff history. And so Paul Wolf told me this weekend, I'm going to call races accordingly, meaning I feel like we have to win one of these next 3 races. Logano certainly has had success here at Vegas in the past, but Paul Wolf told me that last round of practice yesterday, speed-wise, was as good as we've ever been here at Vegas. Can he pull off the Vegas magic one more time and be the first team to punch their ticket to Phoenix? We'll find out in a little bit.
Getting close to race start. Steve likes the look of William Byron. Here's a pre-race pep talk.
Let's do our thing and watch this race. And I'll try to stay awake. Better be a good race. I love that paint scheme on Larson's car. That's really cool. Zach Brown Band, don't listen to them, don't know their shit, but that's a cool looking car.
Everybody wants good luck, good fortune when they come to Las Vegas. Well, you're going to need more than just good luck here today to guarantee
Hamlin,
a spot in the
Briscoe, Bill, Chase, Byron, Larson. It's all Gibbs and Hendrick at the front. Because the playoffs create parity.
organization up front. Three Joe Gibbs racing cars. First, second, third. Will they play nicely? They do. They stay in line to try to get the momentum. This corner easily wide open on restarts. It's all about hook and push down the backstretch.
Briscoe looking for the lead. A little harder to pass here than most 1.5 miles, it seems, in the Cup car. This track is very good, but it's not quite as good as Kansas. I remember that Vegas race Larson won where Reddick was probably faster, but just, God, he couldn't get around him. That was a hell of a first lap for Briscoe, who I picked to make the Final Four. My Final Four is still alive. Briscoe, Hamlin, Larson, and Blaney. That's my Final Four predictions. And I ain't wavering on that. You know, until Christopher Bell or Joey Logano wins today and blows up my Final Four prediction. Joey just riding around in ninth. But I was like, oh no, Joey qualified good. It's happening again. Great pass by Byron. Larson and Bubba off turn 4 at Vegas. I'm getting flashbacks. Rush is coming to Las Vegas next year. That's better than the Zach Brown Band. Mr. 100 driver rating in NASCAR 25, William Byron.
It just looks feisty, doesn't it? Yeah, like, everyone knows you have to get going. Monty, tell us more.
Yeah, you saw Denny Hamlin lose the lead to his teammate Chase Briscoe fairly quickly, and there's a reason for that. It was Hamlin on the radio.
What'd Hamlin say? Hamlin had problems getting up into 5th gear on the start. So, of course, his issues start at the very beginning of the race.
Well, it's very, very difficult for a car to accelerate without these clean shifts, a sequential gearbox. So, really, any more of these drivers don't even have to blow the throttle. You just pull back on the lever and it goes through. So, for me, it definitely will slow the car down. My bigger concern is this a nagging issue that will continue throughout the rest of the day? Jeff Burton has joined us up here in the booth.
Jeff Burton, an hour later, makes it to the booth.
Gearbox, hopefully it's just a standalone issue for the 11.
What's up, Caden?
The restarts, that could be a big detriment. If Denny has to
late race restart.
And that pass happened on the backstretch. I assume, you see him in fifth gear on the telemetry.
Well, Steve, you know what happens when you assume things.
Shifting here, I don't think. But on the initial start, you probably don't even get high gear until the exit of turn 2. Not even all the way out of the throttle right there.
Denny Hamlin is in a club of one as far as the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. This is his 19th appearance in the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
Is this the year? Is this the year? He was really good at Phoenix in the spring. He was in a last lap battle for the win with Bell back in the spring, was Denny Hamlin.
It's remarkable. I know he's always set 60 as his goal. I believe he's going to have to see 60 to answer your question, Deb, right? If you want to make the championship 4 and believe you're going to leave this year as a champion, you're going to have to win either in this round or that championship race.
The Bengals would have just gotten a 67-yard field goal, but the Packers called timeout. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh, I'm tired. I'm having trouble talking. Sleepy. Denny did 7 hours of sim for this race. I feel like when I play NASCAR 25 and do road courses, I should do an entire race worth of laps in practice before I start the race. Because I've enjoyed the game so much, I'm watching this race and it's making me happy. Because I'm not playing the game right now, I'm watching the race, but I'm happy to be watching the race because it reminds me of the game. Trange? He's not afraid to trange. Oh, we're showing Noah because he's from Las Vegas. And Noah's running 19th. Oh my God, biggest mover since the start. Showing out for his hometown crowd with the top 20 run. Sorry. I am fucking tired. Denny's got good long run pace. Ooh, Larson Elliott in the bottom 4 as we run. Look out. What we learned at Kansas is don't give Denny the top. But damn, Briscoe carried a lot of speed on the bottom through 4. So I guess it's okay that he gave him the top. Red alert, Joe Logano has picked up a position. He is 8th. Joey is 8th. Tired, man. Hate that I'm tired. Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Byron, Bell. I hope Briscoe and Hamlin are the battle for the championship, just so it's not Logano or Blaney, even though I like Blaney. Hey there, Squeaky. Real American beer, brother. God, Hulk Hogan's dead. Still blows my mind.
Nice start for the driver of the 19, the Bass Pro Shops tracker Camry. Chase Briscoe has led all 21 laps thus far. And he's gapped his teammate, Denny Hamlin. Want to play some really interesting audio for you inside the 11. Have a listen.
Very dirty shift. You saw the hand come off the wheel. That should be just a blip. But you heard it was like 2, maybe even 3 little blips where you had to probably work the pedal and the lever. And that was all the momentum loss needed for the 19 to get by.
It cost him the lead. And so now, like we talked about before, how do you deal with this? Like, does Denny have to now, just be very, very sure that he's got it in gear and kind of slow everything down a little bit? Or a bigger concern is it something that would get worse?
Think about 2 weeks ago in Kansas when he almost won the race. He had that power steering issue. Now here, maybe some gearbox, maybe some shifter issues. Marty, let's talk about non-playoff drivers, and the man of that group is in 6th, Tyler Reddick.
I was going to say, if you're looking for a non-playoff driver to upset the playoff driver heavyweight battle,
Tyler Reddick's pretty fast.
top of the list, eliminated last week at the Roval by just 12.
Bubba's struggling on the long run here. Reddick is pretty good. He's in front of Larson. Kyle Busch 32nd. Ross Chastain 33rd. Van Gisbergen 16th. Up from the start of the race.
And Marty, his teammate Bubba Wallace has also noted the migration that has been starting to go on here as they run in the 10th spot. I asked his crew chief Charles tonight this morning if they were as good as the JGR cars, and I could barely even finish the sentence before he said yes, we feel really good, and then doubled down and said I think we're as good and better than the Hendrick cars at the front of the field too. Their balance at the start of this race was a little bit off. Bubba has done a good job to move around and find a window that works for them right now. They've stabilized and run in the 10th spot again.
Well, Dylan, Ty Gibbs still looking for his first top 10 in a mile-and-a-half track this season. A little surprising. When I mentioned that to crew chief Tyler Allen, he said, look, the beginning of the year, we were lacking on performance on intermediates, but recently we've been running top 10 and then had something go wrong. So we have the pace now, but we have to put together a full race. Right now, the team just his coaching time on the shapes he's making into the corner, telling him he needs to be making a little bit more rounding entry into one.
So a little more rounded entry into one. What they're trying to get him to do is just stay against the wall a little bit longer. Wait till you get to the bottom of the racetrack a little bit.
Reddick passed Bell, and here comes Larson.
On corner entry.
Toyota on board, Christopher Bell, and that's Kyle Larson, the three-time Vegas.
The next 5 to 10 laps, we'll see pit stops finally.
And able to execute the pass effectively. Look at
Ooh,
this.
Byron for second, passing Denny Hamlin. I thought Hamlin was going to get the lead a little while ago, but Briscoe's driven away. 3.5 seconds.
For the 19 of Chase Briscoe. Last lap of 38, so a second and a half of grip loss in these tires. This stage will require a green flag pit stop. I think we're only about 6 or 7 laps away, and that might be what we're seeing on this 11. It's just some fall offs, so overall grip or balance challenges.
It's interesting to me. It looked like the 11
No rear grip, he says.
Hamlin and the 20 of Christopher Bell, both Toyotas, both Joe Gibbs cars. Both of those are falling back a little bit. They've lost speed as these tires have gotten some age on them.
52 laps to go in this first stage. Pit stops coming up. Stick around.
Did he just hit us with the fucking Arnold? Stick around. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Squeaky kitty. Yep, old Bubba's riding the struggle bus on this long run. He's 12th. Ty Gibbs, top 10. Is my leaderboard updating? It is. Gotta check these days. And pit stops. Reddick's pitting. Want to start a Discord? I'm too sleepy. I can barely talk in my own stream. I'm too tired.
Takers on pit road. Joey Logano. Kyle Larson. Tyler Reddick.
Plus, I'm using my computer to stream and my phone to check comments.
Kyle Larson will.
And my PS4 to watch football.
Screen. That he was a little bit tight. They were freeze practice, or at least got it on the other side of that balance. We'll see how he does in the last race.
First wave of playoff cars coming to pit road. Joey Logano said it just felt like I lost hope.
Logano pitting. Every pit stop, everything. I'm watching Logano hoping something bad happens to him.
Drivers out. 46 to go here in stage one.
This race a year ago featured a lot of issues on pit road. This team, though, Kim, did not have any in the spring race.
Yeah, finishing up their stop, William Byron, tight on the bottom. He said overall, though, pretty good in terms of balance. You see Ryan Blake right there. He said loose right in the middle, forcing it to run bottom. He has to be tightened up one number, Marty.
Denny Hamlin at the very front end of pit road. You saw their car fall off on the longer run. That's what they tried to do.
Good stop for Denny.
The car was quite just edgy.
The leader Briscoe is in.
Here
Slow stop. Slow on the left rear for Briscoe. He had a big lead. Let's see where he comes out at. Byron beat him to pit road. And short pitted him. And yeah, here comes 24. New leader's going to be William Byron. Kyle Larson. Tyler Reddick's going to be second. Kyle Larson third. Big shuffle here. Hamlin and Briscoe lose spots.
Just under 10 seconds, 9.5, 9.6 is a really good race like this. These guys are almost 4 seconds off the pace, and it shows on the racetrack.
There's urgency, Jeff, in this 2014 too, because William Byron said this is the opportunity we need here today in Vegas because Talladega is so random, such a wild card, and we haven't been particularly strong in the market.
Talladega wouldn't be as much of a wild card if they could actually, race there. Too much 25. Dude, I went to bed at like 2. I was up by 8:30. I played that for a couple of hours. And now I'm at the time of day where I'm like, man, I really didn't sleep like I should have last night. But at least I didn't stay up all night playing it. I did go to bed a little before 2. Pretty much as soon as I got off the Discord last night, I was going to bed. But 8:15, I was already awake and tried to stay in bed, but just said, fuck it, get up and take a shower and then finish my ARCA season. Gambling in Las Vegas. Get it? Because they're in Las Vegas? Top 5 at the Roval for McDowell, and nobody gave a shit because we were too busy watching Chastain wreck for 20th. But good playoffs. Whoa. 34 late commitment to pit road. Might have cost Byron a little bit of time.
Briscoe making up for that unusual stop. Cost them several seconds. Here it is. These guys have been going at it for about the last 3 laps.
Just like that, we're 42 laps. Byron leads as a playoff driver, maybe the worst at 12. Man, I just think that's what this is going to look like all day long. All 8 of these guys seem to just unloaded like at another level, Jeff. It was impressive.
Pit stops and pit strategy. Tyler Reddick running second. He was 6th when the cycle 19 was leading the race, and now he's running 4th. It shows you how quickly things can change. It's not just about going around the racetrack fast. It's about hitting your pit road well. It's about having good pit stops. It's about strategy. This is a team sport.
We don't want the championship decider from 15th. Right. And McDowell did get a penalty. Commitment line violation. He is in direct violation. Also, I love, that reminds me, in NASCAR 25, if you get a pit penalty, it's a pass-through. It's not they're going to hold you for 5 seconds at the end of your stop. No, you got to do a pass through.
Race leader William Byron coming up on the 8th of Kyle Busch. And he's got just under a second advantage over Tyler Reddick.
All right, Briscoe currently led 35 laps, lost control of the green flag pit stop. Right side looks good. What I really want you to focus on is this exchange back here in that area. Watch this jack band. He's going to hang this tire, think it's fine. It's not. Oh, he has to go back in, move it. Now, what I really appreciate is the patience to allow the issue. Very easy for that tire changer from the front to reach up and drop the jack and make this a bigger issue. You don't want to lose the positions, but the awareness that there's a problem back there, that's the sort of play that can keep you in the race.
I talked to James Long, the crew chief, yesterday,
Sorry.
and I asked him, I said, you guys have speed. What do you got to do to get through the next round, have a chance to win a championship? And he said, we can't beat ourselves. We cannot make mistakes. We cannot have bad pit stops. We
Well,
cannot have bad
he's going to lose this stage, most likely, being almost 4 seconds off of William Byron.
We will have a chance, but
So that bad pit stop definitely cost him a chance at that. He'd probably be second or third right now, if not for the bad stop. He'd be second, for sure.
Yeah, it's just not clean enough. I do agree, Mark. You're absolutely right. It wasn't an absolute game changer by having a wheel come off the car. But with this level of competition, we will say it all day. You have got to be on top of every single part of
South Point 400 here in Las Vegas. 32 laps to go. In the opening stage, William Byron leads the way.
I'm paying more attention to the race than football because all 3 football games kind of suck right now. I mean, for fuck's sake, the Bengals are in one game, the Titans and the Raiders are playing each other, and what's left of the San Francisco 49ers practice squad is playing Tampa Bay right now. So it's actually really easy to just focus on the race. I really wish that little blotch would get the hell off that onboard camera because every time I glance at it, I think, oh, there's smoke, somebody's spinning, and then there's nothing.
Watching the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs here on USA. It's the South Point Hotel and Casino 400. Beautiful day, and that Arby's onboard camera The spoiler cam just shows us how beautiful it is. High 70s, a little bit breezy. Yesterday was flat out windy with gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Today we're about half of that, 15, 16 miles an hour. Hey, Kim Kern, it was a
The spring Las Vegas winter is about to get lapped here.
He has dropped. What happened?
And that's right, he entered that green flag cycle of pit third. Now
Chase passing Denny for fifth.
no major problems in terms of gun issues or problems with the tire changes. He just goes long in the box. So further into that pit box than he had intended, which kind of messes up the choreography of the team. When we talk about mistakes being made on pit road, this would be considered a mistake, not hitting his marks. And mistakes are what can lose you a race. They are blown up here and amplified in the playoffs.
Absolutely, Kim. And I will say, not just speeding penalties, but this pit road is known for being slick. It's something about the concrete, Jeff. It's almost.
Don't let Logano get stage points. He's teetering. He's running 10th right now.
Rubber, perhaps, from others. They're not allowed to put
Joey's running 10th.
You can
We don't want to see him get any bonus points.
A lot of people use like a conserve.
Right now, he's 29 below the cut.
You get in a soda can, they'll just stick a hole in the can, spray it down, and try to get it.
Chase passed Hamlin. He passed Briscoe
Slippery to stop in
for
as
fourth.
well as accelerate out of.
Okay, so you get by the 19 car. You know, that pit road, when you walk down it, your shoes will actually stick to it. But yes, this historically is a very slick pit road. Briscoe going back at Chase Elliott.
Last couple of laps have been fruitful for Chase. Got by Denny Hamlin, got by Hamlin's teammate in Chase Briscoe, so making up for those lost positions on pit road, now back up to fourth. So William Byron has a 1.5 second lead over Tyler Reddick, then Larson, Elliott, Briscoe, Hamlin, Bell, Wallace and Bowman, the non-playoff drivers in 8th and 9th, and then Joey Logano in the top 10.
You want to know how hard cup racing is? Josh Berry won this race in the spring, and he just got lapped. He is running 27
You're late to the party on that, Burton. I already pointed that out.
And so this started
Josh Berry got lapped. He won here in the spring.
he started a little conservative with Logano.
Yeah, he's still doing better than Kyle Busch. Only by one spot, though. Hey, Kyle was 32nd at the start of the race. He's 28th now. Is that progress? What's his objective today? Finish top 30? His sponsor objective?
So any feedback that Josh has may go towards Jonathan Hassler and Ryan Blaney on the 12 team. So good or bad, anything they can provide to that team to help them may be beneficial. So Josh reporting right now that he's struggling through 1 and 2, and obviously some work to do as they did just go a lap back.
It's interesting how Penske has split up, right? We heard of Joey Logano, Cindric is helping the 22 car. But look, they all work together. They all communicate. They all have done a great job. The playoff results speak for themselves and the championships they've won, Marty.
Jeff, we saw the last round when it was cut down at the roll from 12 to 8, where 1 point mattered for this team. Joey Logano in the 22. And just a moment ago, spotter Coleman Presley radioed to Logano, listen, there's 20 to go in stage 1. You are 10th. You have the last point so far in the stage. And
Don't let him get it.
Ty Gibbs is catching it very quickly.
Ty Gibbs. All right, guys, up on your seats. Ty Gibbs is going to take stage points away from Logano. 18 to go, and he's a little quicker. Here he comes. Joey's got lap cars too wide in front of him. Come on, Ty, get up on the wheel. I know you don't like this prick.
It's been an unusual start, a tougher start than what they would have liked for the two Team Penske Ford drivers who are in the playoffs. Logano 10th, Blaney 12th. Meanwhile, teammates at it towards the front of the field. Chase Elliott
Good lap for Joey. He pulled away from Ty.
continues.
And Chase is flying. Chase has a really good car. Chase definitely has a good car. He's got a car that can win this thing.
Final 2 laps, which obviously resulted in him bouncing off Denny Hamlin and winning. He said, I don't know how it was going to end up. I don't know what the result was going to be, but I wasn't going to lift. Yeah, that's commitment. Love it.
So an opportunity. Who's supposed to do whatever it took? Motorsports has to be happy with what they're seeing right now. William Byron leading, Chase Elliott, Larson 3rd, 4th, Bowman in 9th.
The other side of that, here that they're looking for a turnaround. That 8 of Kyle Busch right here. Kyle Larson back in 28.
I think Kyle Busch's golden era is behind him.
Biggest made him. I mean, this is the champion of the sport. He just
You think after his RCR contract ends at the end of next season, he goes to Spire, or does he just say, I'm retiring from full-time racing, and then does like part-time Xfinity and trucks for Spire and Colleague or some shit?
driver, but you just see just the raw speed and grip of that 8 car really not there week in and week out.
He's one of 6 cup
Nose
champions
rings cause
in this
brain
field.
damage.
Great to have his big brother Kurt
Get up on the wheel, Ty.
on our open
Got to take Joey out of this top 10. I don't care if it's a single point. We got to take him out of it.
Very top of the racetrack, trying to build some momentum.
Get mad. Break his toe link.
He is trying to pass the most difficult person in racing to make a pass on. Joey Logano is unbelievably good at not making mistakes, putting you in a position that you don't want to be in.
14 to go, and if Ty Gibbs could get that position away, that would stop Logano getting a stage point.
Oh, poor Denny fell back. We can't be having this. Denny losing spots for stage points and Joey clinging on to a spot for a stage point. We can't be having this. This is not how I want this to go. Oh, Blaney just wrecked.
This is
Blaney just wrecked. That's DNF. That's done. That car's killed. Blaney just DNF'd.
9 laps to go to the end of stage
Oh,
1. He ended up
shit.
You see the left front flat and clapping.
I was looking at my phone. I look up and I just see Blaney destroyed.
A little bit panicked. He said the steering isn't working. Everything feels broken. They kind of tried to talk a little
Blaney, it looks broken.
or diagnose it before they decide anything is terminal. But we've seen tire issues from the 12
It's pretty terminal.
here and at other intermediates. This could be a day issue. It's looking at that car right now.
Hopefully we can get the stage restarted with 2 to go, but that might help Logano. I don't know.
Be the cause, Jeff. Let's listen in. Here at bottom half,
Holy hell.
here the left front bottoming out and starts slapping up the rubber, so definitely a tire goes down first.
Left front tire went down, dead center of 3 and 4, and smashed the wall.
To the steering, left front already flat. So I don't know if he ran something over or what the cause was, but the left front goes down and into the wall for the 12th car.
Well,
He was last on pit road in the mid 30s.
He's getting out of the car.
About 30 laps on that set of
No stage points and a dead last finish. Brutal. Well, that certainly hurts my Final Four prediction. I know he's really good at Martinsville and Talladega, though, so they're not out of it till it's over. He's won Martinsville, what, 2 out of the last 3 years or something. I was there one time he won it. I was there the year he won it to go win the championship.
following weekend to give himself a chance of being a two-time Cup Series champ. Look at the updated points, bottom left of your screen.
Not a good start for Penske with the point situation, but they still got Logano running.
great conversation on top of the pit box. Ryan will have to go to the infield care center to be evaluated after getting out of the race car. Doing a nice job posing itself. I can't imagine the world's going to be working at fast forward right here. Just can't believe it, right, Jeff? It's one thing to just not have the raw speed you want, and then they were going to continue to work on it. They always do. These teams continue to fight and battle. But now he knows he's standing here talking to an official and it's slowly setting in that he doesn't know what the number's going to be, but he understands just how much of a setback this is going to be.
So prior to that occurring, I want to show you this, and Jeff, this grabbed our attention big time.
Yeah, you see right here, Hamlin's going to try to get underneath the 8 car of Busch, and Busch just wasn't having it. Completely took all the air off the 11, and he and the 20 almost crashed because of it. Bell sees it happening. Bell goes
Why did Kyle Busch just go low on Hamlin like that?
up the racetrack. Look how close that was.
Up the yellow, 7 to go, 6 to go this time by. I can't see pit road light. Okay, it's green. Pit road is going to be open. I think obviously every team wants tires. All the playoff cars are to the front. So does everyone pit? I mean, that's the call you want to make. Everybody wants to come down and get new tires, but do you only put 2 on and try to guarantee stage points? So maybe some gamesmanship here on pit road, Kim.
We're gonna have to watch closely to the
Oh boy, we're going to fight hard for these bonus points.
Too far into the box earlier. Hits his marks right there. He said the balance is pretty good. Just
4 tires for Chase.
you see the middle of your screen. William Byron said tight to fire up, but good on the
Really good 4-tire stop for Chase. Even better for William Byron.
Said he did a good job strategizing the run.
A little slow on Larson, I feel like.
Aggressive freeing it up here with a chassis adjustment, Marty.
His was pretty good. As good as Byron's. I thought they were going to be slow. Byron, Larson, Briscoe, Chase, Reddick, Hamlin, Bell, Bubba. Joey Logano fell out of the top 10. Let's go. Don't let that man get any stage points.
And one that will hurt points-wise big time for the 2023 champion.
We got a buried Team Penske in the dirt, even though we all like Ryan Blaney. If you don't like Ryan Blaney, you're kind of weird. Somebody shared an old NASCAR Thunder 2004 commercial on Twitter, and I was watching it, and man, it was cool. They said because they've been showing the NASCAR 25 commercial, and it reminded them of that old one.
In general. Well, Steve talked about how the people that are trying to earn state points.
Ooh, we're going to get a 3-lap run to the finish. Because of lane choice, Joey Logano is going to line up 10th, unfortunately.
So with this, before this caution came out, we had 23 cars on the lap. That moved it all the way up to 35. So that could make a big difference when it comes to points if someone has problems late in the race.
Just a reminder, third card on the inside there, just off 11 and Danny Hamlin had the lead on the original start. Couldn't get from fourth to fifth, completely lost the lead. We'll see if that's a standalone issue.
Time for a 3-lap sprint.
But it would be hard to tell. We'll see right here with them all packed up if he has any issues.
Good shot there of the official pace car for today's playoff race. The 2025 Toyota GR Supra leading the field to green. They'll come into the Echo Park Automotive restart zone here shortly. Let's see who gets the best jump. If you're just joining us, big news. Biggest news from stage one. Ryan Blaney of Team Penske has crashed out of this race. And that's big time. Both Team Penske drivers are at the bottom of the playoff points. Here's that Echo Park Automotive restart.
As they run, Joey's got a shot at points here. Great launch for Byron. He's already clear. No real momentum behind him either. Bowman going around the outside of Joey 3 wide. Oh, please let something happen to Joey. Whoa, Briscoe blocking Hamlin, and Hamlin's going to be a speed bump into 3 here. Whew. Logano's still 3 wide in the middle back there for 9th. Still 3 wide in the middle. Don't give him a fucking inch, Ty. Whoa! Hamlin and Elliott came together. Or Hamlin came up into Elliott. Denny, it's early. Don't be doing that now. You got to save that for the end of the race. But the playoffs create parity, we were told. I'm going to say that every time they point out it's Hendrick versus JGR. 1 to go. They're killing each other behind Byron. Larson and Briscoe have made some contact on the front stretch. Hamlin's 3 wide in the middle of Bell and Bubba. If I was Bubba, I wouldn't cut them any breaks. Logano's 10th. Oh, Chase tried to block the 20, but wasn't clear. Not totally clear. William Byron, it's a dogfight for second. I think Briscoe takes it. And unfortunately, Joey Logano is going to get a point. Yeah. Joey got 1 point. Byron, Larson, Briscoe, Hamlin, Elliott, Bell 7th, Logano 10th.
COPD is an ugly
Shut up.
reality.
Shut up. Commercials are also an unfortunate reality.
Progressive. Save when you bundle motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. Visit progressive.com.
William Byron, the winner of stage one. It all started in the restart zone. You can't do it better than this. Watch him drag. As soon as he gets hit by the 19, off he goes. Now he enters turn one with nobody beside him.
Oh yeah, Catherine Lakey's in this race.
Win this stage.
You now are aware of that.
Contact between Denny Hamlin and Chase Elliott. Look at this, Steve.
That's interesting.
Hamlin kind of come up into Chase.
The 9 was going up because it's
Looked like to me.
seems to be changing lanes and gets into that left of the 9 here on board. Listen, Chase is like, man, what's happening here, buddy? I'm out here. Back half the field comes to pit road. All the leaders stay on the racetrack, so no big surprise.
While they do that, we'll take advantage, squeeze in a quick break, come back, get ready to fire up stage two.
Before taking breaks.
Dude, Baker Mayfield's a dog, man. I say it every week. What just happened in the Bucks game? Ugh. Once again, Baker Mayfield is a fucking animal. Touchdown Bucks. This is the least I've talked about football during a NASCAR stream this season.
WWE fan, you know who this guy is. Yeah, special guest with us today. Braun Strowman, the WWE legend, is here in the house.
Is Braun Strowman really a WWE legend?
Cup Series playoffs. He is on the pit box with Brad Doherty, Dale Jarrett, DJ and Brad were worried that he was going to pick him up and throw him off the pit box.
He's still allowed to call himself Braun Strowman?
Braun, and enjoy your time with the guys.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, glad to have you here. Things got a little wild over here in Chase Elliott's pit. These wild race fans after that contact with Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
So it's time to bring in a little extra security,
back
Brad.
up.
7-footer's not enough. Hey, man, welcome. I know you're a huge race fan.
Nah, man, it's absolutely awesome, man. My ties in NASCAR growing up right outside Mooresville, North Carolina, stuff like that. WWE superstar for the last decade. Now my new television show, Everything on the Menu with Braun Strowman, premieres next Friday.
I don't give a fuck about what Braun Strowman's doing, so mute. Don't feel like being sold something I don't give two fucks about today.
Braun, you've come to a good day. First race of the round of 8. Beautiful day here in Nevada. And we're just getting the field caught up, organizing the field, and we will rip into stage 2.
That stage 1 felt like the early rounds of a heavyweight fight, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like they sized each other up. pushing, shoving, some heavy battles. The playoff cars still occupy 1 through 5. Really, I would say it's kind of status quo other than the big news you pointed out, Blaney's accident.
Yeah, then Blaney wrecking. That late caution didn't change much. Logano still finished 10th. Everybody else ran where they were.
Now seems how every other player finished inside the top 10.
You and Jeff, because of your respective racing IQs and your time, your tenure in the sport, I love listening to your thoughts and opinions. And you felt that you saw something in the 24, and then we all got to hear it. He's got the eyes on today. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I think just the entire group has to find that next level when the stage presents itself, and I think that young driver behind the wheel at 24 is ready to break out of his shell. That type of performance can be today.
One stage down, 2 to go. Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone, South Point 400. Let's do it. Here we go. Stage 2 underway.
This time not quite as good for restart.
Oh! Briscoe almost turned Byron there. Great save. Gives Larson a shot at the lead.
Larson on the outside. That's what Larson wants. He wants to try to pinch off William Byron.
Big dive into 3 for Briscoe. Briscoe's scaring me, man. Larson takes the lead. Byron's loose. Gives up second to Briscoe. Here comes Hamlin on his outside. So they fucked up and gave Larson the lead. Oh, yeah, well, Byron tried to block a little bit and got crossed up on Briscoe's front end. Well, neither one of them got the lead out of it, but Briscoe did gain a spot.
What an escape from William Byron.
Talked about how important that restart was to win the stage. You can see that. William did not get a great restart that time. Larson was able to enter side by side with him. And now, instead of racing for the lead, there's a battle for third.
We talk about turning points. Remember, it was the 19th turning point, losing the lead on the green flag pit stop. That gave it to Byron. Byron then dominated 45 laps left. He's now lost the lead. What does Kyle Larson do? Can he keep it, or will Briscoe attack as he's trying
Big
to
drive through 4 for Byron. Smoked Denny Hamlin there. Gapped him off the corner. I don't think Hamlin's got a winning car right now. I know things can change, but I don't see Hamlin having a winning car. The 24, the 19, the 5, and the 9 are really strong, though.
This is why keeping your track position is so important. It is an absolute bar fight in the back. I mean, gloves off, 2 wide, 3 wide, big block from the 3 of Dillon on the 16.
And a mixture of tires back there. Remember, some guys did not fit and some did. The guys that waved around to get back on the lead lap, they all fit it. They're trying to use those tires to move forward.
Oh, that's going to be
Ross Chastain's trying to split Austin Dillon and Alex Bowman in the 48. New scheme for Bowman in that all green, love your mind, Allied 48.
Seeing Bowman in an all-green car is kind of weird. That Tootsie's paint scheme was awesome on Ross's car. Here comes Briscoe for the lead. How's Byron going to race him? Forgive and forget. Forgive but not forget, maybe.
Given that paint scheme for that mental health awareness, great cause. 48 trying to give a great run, but cannot get out of the mix. Oh, there we go. I think Byron's got him now.
Byron slid up in front of Briscoe.
Cross him over. Let's go. Let's see what he does. Really can't overdrive the entry because of the pace. 24 car. Look at William Byron. He is rolling.
Byron's fired up now.
Fast hit 2 laps, though, right? He got position, knew he was going to get crossed over, but he really wanted to be on the outside. Now we'll see if he tries to take that same approach on the 5.
This is something we haven't seen from this 24 car lately. They really haven't had the pace to recover from problems.
It's that time of the year, top 4 on the racetrack, all ranked in the top 4 laps led this year, so no surprise they are all at the front of this racetrack. Here comes Hamlin. Yeah, I think they got this lap.
Well, they started racing here, so it's brought Hamlin back in the picture after I thought he was going to fade.
Jeff will make it a little more secure, easier to drive.
Well, I'd say the 11 car, I think he's been pretty good in the long run where he got in trouble in the first stage. Let's see if they got it tightened up.
boy.
Briscoe there.
He is amped up tonight.
Stuart Haas Briscoe showed up.
Briscoe led 35. They don't have the early proceedings in this.
He ain't made a big mistake yet. Just a couple of close calls.
24 on the 19 on the exit of turn 2 to shut the door there. That was like the final racing is higher. They know what's on the line.
If William Byron goes on to win this race later today, we will go back to that restart. So close with William Byron ending up in the grass and maybe spinning around and coming back up into the field. What a save. A little bit of luck on his side here in Vegas. And some
Vangisbergen's 10th. Has Vangisbergen figured out the mile and a half? He was good at Kansas. Now he's having a good run at Vegas. He was good at Charlotte back in May. Maybe Vangisbergen is at least picking up on the mile and a halves.
respect between those two. Barring a yellow, this should be a rinse and repeat situation. You're going to fit with about 30 to 35 laps on your tires. That's, call it 20 to 25 laps from now. Just hearing the roar of the Toyota engine there aboard Denny Hamlin. Here comes Chase Elliott. You may have seen the headlines this week that NASCAR announced they're going to ramp things up next year, horsepower-wise, to 750 horsepower on all tracks less than a mile and a half and road courses. So, what are your thoughts on that, Jeff? Yeah, it's something the drivers have been wanting for a long time. It's just trying to get more horsepower.
That horsepower increase is going to help the tire wear take more effect, I think, especially at a place like Martinsville. And Burton just mentioned that. He says he thinks it's going to make the tire wear more so at a place like Martinsville. They said it's about all the horsepower they can get without costing the teams more money. SVG. Running 10th. Better than Christopher Bell. Bell's got to be like, I'm behind the 88 on an oval. Oh, that's a cool paint scheme. You paying attention, iRacing? That's a cool paint scheme on the 88. It'd be really cool if it got added to NASCAR 25 eventually. Fuck. God, I'm still sleepy as fuck. Fuck me, I'm yawning. Noah Gregson's 15th. Holy shit. Best race of his career. Shane Vegas Bergen is by far the best trackhouse driver and car in this race. And the battle goes on and on with Briscoe and Byron. I'm really proud of William Byron. He doesn't rage out in real life like he does on iRacing.
Looking at William Byron in the 24, the 19 of Chase Briscoe. This is second and third. They've had a great scrap for the last, since the second stage began. I mentioned earlier, for those of you just joining us, the biggest news of this race is Ryan Blaney has crashed out, and a short while ago, Marty Snyder caught up with him. Here it is.
Glad to see Ryan Blaney out of the infield care center. Man, did you have any warning that the right front was going down, Ryan?
Nope, no warning. So, left front tire blew in the 3, and unfortunately, went home early.
What do you do from now on? I mean, you've won Talladega twice in the fall, won Martinsville twice in the fall. Do you kind of rest on the fact of how good you've been at those two tracks, Ryan?
Yeah, I mean, maybe look forward to those. Obviously, we have to look forward to them. Not the spot you want to be in. I actually thought we got our car fairly decent there. I was looking forward to keep going and never got it. But, yeah, I mean, pretty simple. Got to go for the next 2 weeks. And hopefully we can rebound and do it.
They have won, as we mentioned, Talladega and Martinsville twice each before left front takes Ryan Blaney out here in Vegas.
Expression reflects the gravity of the situation. You don't want to be the last one in points going into the second race of the round of 8. Time's running out. Only 3 races left in the year after today. So he knows he's up against it the next 2 weekends.
Regardless of what he was saying, you could just hear it.
Yeah.
The body language and just think about it.
Wow, I'm so shocked that he would be upset.
A little surreal. I'm sure it's going to take a little bit of time to process it all. Look at this run from Reddick.
Kyle Reddick got it, put it on the boards, and just absolutely destroyed the 11 car. That's been working for, yeah, it really is.
SVG's another one, Jeff. You know, it's like you got to be careful because somebody can get to your left for a quarter panel and slow you down. But we'll see if Hamlin chases him up there. Reddick up ahead. Reddick's going to do it again. Yeah, look at Hamlin. Hamlin's like, I'm going to try it. This right rear spoiler cam from Reddick. All right. Well, you're going to see another car come into the picture because he has a big run. Will he show up on the right-hand side of the screen? No, he kind of did. He peeked out right there.
Yeah, I think spotters are watching this 45 car. Just put it on the boards and make 2 passes. I think they're going to have to start moving their drivers up the racetrack. Other drivers are seeing him do it, but watch what he does. The reason he's so good at this is look how close he enters the wall into the corner. He doesn't drive up to the wall. He enters right against the wall, and that makes the constant radius of the corner work to your advantage. You're not having to turn the wheel at any one place. He does it as well as anybody.
All right, William Byron, get ready because that 45 is going to get bigger in your mirror. He is coming. Larson way down the track, already going into turn 3. Then his teammate, and then Reddick.
7 to 10 for pit stops. Just a reminder, Reddick jumped everyone to pit road by a couple laps and cycled here to the front. And 19 lost the lead on pit stops. Dylan, we will see how the leaders fare this time around.
Yeah, and we see Kyle Larson here, and the pit stops are getting ready to happen here. The 5 crew getting warmed up. Larson has been battling a tight condition most of the day after they were free yesterday in practice, so they at least got on the different side of that. Like Cliff Davies said, we always fight tight
35 of those lap leads here today. A little surprising we haven't seen this team in victory lane here during the playoffs, especially considering they were the regular season champions, but no reason to think that they couldn't come here and find victory lane. Just a little free.
Christopher Bell's pitting.
Stops, Dylan.
He was struggling the most, so makes sense.
The early hitters seemed to be in track position in the first stage. Bell's the first of the playoff cars to hit pit road. He said with laps on tires, he actually started to feel okay. We heard him report that tight condition that was taking off, and especially in the middle of the corner, 4 tires of fuel for Bell.
I think he's kind of forced as the rear-running playoff car. He has to try to flip the advantage somehow. That's why Bell was the first to pit road. We now see the 11 and the 19 side by side with the 11 who's running the bottom come to pit road. That would be the lane you're looking for. Will he chase his teammate? He will not. Wide open in the gas on corner exit, has momentum. So you see cars not jumping. This is on the early side. Look, they only have about 30
That was on the early side. This stage is technically 5 laps longer, and they pitted with like 7 to go in stage 1, so the tires are a little older than they were when they pitted the first time.
required to finish, and that's why we're going to see a few extra laps out of some of these cars.
Look at how effectively Reddick has driven away from his fellow Toyota drivers.
You talked about Denny Hamlin, the changes as he comes down pit road. They have certainly made that car.
Oh, Denny, don't miss it. I was worried Denny was going to somehow slide out and miss pit
We
road.
saw McDowell, we have Reddick on pit road, the 11 and the 9, Kim.
Chase Elliott saying the nose is just a little too numb off the wall and needs a little bit better turn for that Chevrolet. They put on those 4 fresh Goodyear tires, air pressure adjustment, Marty.
Tyler Reddick coming down pit roads, and it didn't go as free this run as it did the last one, but man, he is using the top of the racetrack to his advantage. It was a late call to get Denny Hamlin to pit road, and Jeff, terrific observation by you. They have made the car so much better for Hamlin. It's been edgy all day long, but Hamlin's at the back, is in the track much more on this run, and coming down pit road, Kim, he said the car's really good right now.
And Marty, just loose condition for the 24. He said, I'm a little free here, but if you tighten me up, I will be fine. Again, they'll get him a little bit more stability, Marty.
Chase Briscoe coming down pit road on the last stop. Remember they had that rough stop earlier in the day. On the last stop, though, they gained 2 spots. See if they can have a green flag stop here for the 19. Briscoe saying, I just need a little bit more right rear grip. Meanwhile, Joey Logano said, I'm back where I need to be, but I need the front to work just a little bit more for me, Dylan.
About 13 laps ago, Kyle Larson came on the radio and said, I'm losing the right front. I can feel it burning off. No major concern. They knew this was about when they were going to pit. They will make another chassis adjustment here just to try to help that. Adjustments every stop for the race leader. They'll go around and change left sides and make it a 4-tire stop and fuel for the 5.
5 of Larson coming off pit road. We see a big battle of the cars he's going to be blending with. We have both
Byron and Reddick in a battle for cycling through.
And Steve, while you were talking about Kyle Larson, let's talk about his teammate Chase Elliott. Uncontrolled tire.
Oh,
He's going to have to serve
uncontrolled tire on Chase Elliott.
That is just once again, an unforced error, a mistake by another playoff car. The 9 will roll down pit road.
Playoff team, not the driver of the car. It was the crew guy.
The 9, he stops in his box, a little long still. That's happened twice. You see the tire.
And there goes the tire all the way into the 22's box.
Keeps rolling well.
Is that the 22 box or is that 34? I see yellow.
Remember to stop it. That, I think, is what triggers the uncontrolled tire when it gets to the point where you need help to stop the tire. Very close call between Chastain
That was 34.
and the 11 of
Hey, Ross and Denny almost run into each other again this week. How about that?
The second best all pit road, so an uncharacteristic mistake.
And really just an unfortunate. Like, it looked like the tire was rolling and it just kind of wiggled to the right. And as I mentioned, it didn't really interfere with another pit crew, but it finally got so far that the other crew member just had to stop. And once another team is required to kind of assist, that triggers some of that uncontrolled tire characteristic and a penalty for the 9.
His day's just gone upside down very quickly. So 2 of the key playoff drivers, Ryan Blaney crashed out, and Chase Elliott penalized and is now a lap down.
Yeah, right in front of him, though. There's several cars that haven't pitted.
I got to read for the dog.
Got a race for the dog. It means he's got a race for for free pass, formerly the lucky dog, right? He's thinking same as us. He's like, how do I stay on the right lap? Because when you look at cars that have pitted, right, the 9 has Byron behind him. Larson in front, so you just got to continue to chase Larson and Reddick, and everyone they lap, he has to lap. Now, the other concern is we have Wallace and Custer who have yet to pit, so they have a wave of cars to lap down as well.
Here comes Bubba. Finally. And then we'll wait to see when Cole Custer does. Dylan Welsh is standing by. Take it away, mate.
Yeah, so here comes Bubba Wallace. He said that he had nothing on corner entry and was having to give up a little bit on the center, waiting on the throttle. So they've been pretty happy with their race car. Bubba said the last time down pit road that he was turning a little bit too well. We'll see what they do here. They'll at least change 4 tires for sure. That fuel doesn't look like a chassis adjustment, so maybe just air pressure if anything on the 23.
Last car to make the stop is the 41. The Haas factory Ford. And just 3 races left for the Blue Oval before this team switches manufacturers next year. So that in turn. Oh, here's that stop again, Stevie.
Yeah, so check this out. Way up here at the front, right? You're going to see that go and go and go and go. And then unfortunately the 34 crew member, it's in his box at this point. He stops it. Here's another great look at it. So right here it'd be okay, but look, it just keeps going, keeps going. So it's more than half a pit stall away. Another crew member needs to stop it. And here's the theory. If he doesn't stop it, it just keeps going, right? It's going to be 2-3 pit stalls away. Allen comes down, talking to Nick O'Dell, long-time tire changer. My man has seen it all. He's been a part of championships. You see the fist bump. That's leadership from on top of the pit box.
Bubba got a penalty. Too fast on pit road. Shane Vangisbergen cycled through to 8th. Vangisbergen is ahead of Logano.
This racetrack, Steve,
He is 8th.
very tough racetrack as far as pit roading. A lot of penalties here. We're seeing it again today.
And we're only just now getting to halfway through the race.
Something about brake bias, trying to get brake bias right, so look at it tomorrow.
He just said, I thought I was under. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, what can you, look, he owns it. You can run 3 miles an hour under and never get caught speeding. And every week you're going to be pointed out how you're the worst on and off pit road and rolling speed and continue to lose time. There's just no more time off anymore. Every part of the race, pit stops, green flag entry, rolling speed, everything is calculated and measured. And it's really just a level of comfort that you as a driver, your team, your organization, what are you willing to take? What risk?
And Cam Ward in the Titans game just committed the most Will Levis play I've ever seen. If you give a shit about football.
There's always the one guy that's really good at pit road that sets the standard, and you go try to chase him, the next thing you know, you're getting penalized.
Kyle Larson out front leading. And with the laps led today, he has surpassed 1,000 laps led.
Only about a half second ahead of Reddick. Oh no, the Packers are letting the Bengals get back in the game. That's humiliating.
South Point 400 continues here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The Xfinity on board. We're riding with Tyler Reddick, who is just hounding race leader Kyle Larson. And once you're no longer in the playoffs, it's pretty straightforward. We're just going for wins. We want to win. Got so close last week at the Roval. Tyler Reddick, but not to be.
Well, you see the jump man on the helmet, the jump man's in attendance. So, you know, we talk a lot about the playoffs, but sometimes I do think they can overshadow of what a victory means. Jeff, I look back at my career.
But I thought winning is all that mattered. Last week, finishing 20th was all that mattered.
That's basically the goal today. You said it, right? Diff, no longer in the playoffs, but a trophy.
Reddick's going to get this lead, I'm pretty sure.
The sting if they're able to pull it off.
One of these races is so difficult. I don't know of a driver that would trade a win for another just because everyone is special and everyone is unique.
Tell us more about the 45, Marty.
I think you look at the final few races of 2025, this is a racetrack that Tyler Reddick and his team certainly feel like they can take advantage of it. And running the top of the track like Reddick can do so well here, that is his wheelhouse. He has made it work. Billy Scott has shown a willingness to come to pit road early and jump people on pit road. This has really been a team effort for Reddick, having his best run in a long time. They have back-to-back top 10s, but they still don't have that win. That's what they want to get.
Well, it's a good point because that's on their list. Then just go back 3-4 more positions. Is Ty Gibbs still in search of his first career win? And then you've got Shane Van Gisbergen running in 8th behind Christopher Bell. Chris Buescher is in 10th. And his team boss, Brad Keselowski, is back in 13th. RFK is still looking for their first win as an organization.
Well, I thought Reddick was going to get it, but he got crazy loose off turn 4 the last lap and gave up a lot of ground to Larson. And here comes Chase to unlap himself.
Ellis is faster. It seems like a lot of inconsistency from one lap to the next. I thought Larson was in trouble. He was backing up to Reddick, and then all of a sudden he just drives away from Reddick. And now Reddick is under attack from Chase Elliott. It's a really odd race in regard to consistency of speed.
26 to go in stage 2. Time for a Toyota driver update. Let's have a look. Highest place, pretty easy. Tyler Reddick, we've been talking a bunch about him. Then Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe. Top 3 in the Toyota driver update.
To Jeff's point right there, I believe that this track is so gripped up and they're at such a percentage of wide open throttle that the draft is actually in effect. As much as normally we see a car out front thinking it slows them down. But that last lap by, Larson flew. And I think it's because the cars in front of him were too wide. And he had this huge, basically, cave of air, this big tunnel of air that he kind of towed his way into. So it's like, hey, I need to help down the straightaway and then get out of my way in the corner so I can have the downforce.
Yeah, and we talked earlier about Goodyear built different tires. I think also the better handling cars, they're the ones that run the best at the end of these runs.
Yeah.
They're the ones that haven't abused the tires as much.
So Christopher Bell is running in 7th place at the moment, Dylan. We saw him pit on the early side of things in this stage. Tell us more.
Yeah, well, as we said, they watched Tyler Reddick, or must have watched Tyler Reddick in that first stage pit early and gained spots. That's exactly what the 20 and Christopher Bell did. Pitted from 11, came out once everything cycled through in the 7th spot. So that's something to note for later on if we have green flag stops. Hitting early seems to be the good move if you want to gain track position. Bell on this run said his car was good taking off. That's more of a positive sign than a couple of their other pit cycles. So they got track position and a little bit better air once they're further towards the field. So seems to be trending in the positive direction for the 20.
So hitting early is an advantage because, you know, the couple lap older tires don't kill you at the end. The risk is very simple. You come to pit road, the yellow comes out. This is a track you lose a lap. So that would put you very far behind. So there is a real gamble. Adam Stevens, though, he knows how to do it as well as anybody. You see him there, upper left of your screen, lean back, arms crossed. Checking his driver, watch him go to work.
We covered the troubles on pit road of the 9-car Chase Elliott. Steve did a good job of explaining that Chase Elliott's job now is to be the first car lap down. Well, here Kyle Larson has started lapping race cars. He just got by Josh Berry. Now he's hit by the 34 of Tom Gillen. Now Tom Gillen is the first car 1 lap down. Chase Elliott's got to go chase down Todd. So every single time the 5 gets by a car, the 9's got to get by him as well. These are going to be an intense 20 laps for Chase Elliott.
Chase is trying to do it with Reddick breathing down his rear bumper. It's not for position, but position on the racetrack. Still track position. It'll make his job harder if he gets in front of him, right? Because then he'll have more distance to the leader, or at least the second car.
And now Reddick's gone to the very bottom of the racetrack. I also wonder, Steve, I see cars rip the top and it really go good for a few laps. Then it seems like it doesn't work as well.
Yeah.
Like when you first go there's a lot of grip, and then it seems to fall off.
We've seen this, though, with some of these tires that slow down not because of wear, but because of heat. So, Jeff, I wonder, you run the bottom, maybe it just heats the right front up. You go around the top, it cools the right front, heats the right rear. Like, you almost have to kind of move your lane to keep letting the tire breathe. You can't just continue to beat on the same tire every lap.
Same Goodyear tyre package that we saw at Kansas 2 weeks ago. So there's some good knowledge across the teams with how that tyre performs. Of course, different track, different circumstances.
Now, if you're Chase Elliott, what you really want to do is get up here past Kyle Larson and put yourself back in the lead.
Chase might unlap himself legitimately. He keeps having to pass the guys Larson laps, but he's actually catching Larson. You think Larson cuts him a break? It's playoffs. I don't know if I'd cut Chase Elliott a break. Might not have a choice, though. Chase is pretty fast. Chase has a car good enough to win the race.
Because Larson's got 3 ahead there that he's got to get through. Meanwhile, Chase Elliott is zeroing in on the back of Gilliland to try and get by him to put himself first in line to get that free pass. It's all about the quest to become a NASCAR Cup Series champion. We're fortunate enough to have 6 champions in the field. And let's talk about some champs. We kick it off with Kim Kuhn.
Yeah, Chase Elliott, your 2020 champ, and no reason to believe they couldn't make it a two-time champion this year, or at least make that championship for. Talked to Kuchik Augustus this morning, and he said this round with its tracks this year actually shapes up a little better for us than years past. And he said even with Dega and Martinsville, we think we're strong there. This race was their biggest concern. Historically, Vegas has not been great for them. Only one top 10 in the last 5 that came in March, where they finished 10th. But he said Kansas gave us a really good perspective. We knew where to start. We were optimistic. Now the car's been solid, Marty, but pit road has not. Remember, he went long in the box and now finds himself a lap down after that uncontrolled tire penalty.
Joey Logano trying to win his 4th championship this year, Kim. He said earlier the car definitely fired off better this run, but I can hang, and that's it. Meaning I can hang in the back half of the top 10. So don't count out Paul Wolf trying to play some strategy in stage 3. Maybe running a little bit longer than the other cars. Hoping to catch a caution, but certainly doing something different than those top 5 cars, because so far, Logano's been in the back half of the season.
Well, Marty, how about an attaboy to the 2012 champ, Brad Keselowski, qualified 34th. Spoke to Jeremy Mullins, his crew chief, just said that they were way too tight in qualifying, made some big changes overnight, and those were definitely positive changes. He's still fighting dirty air right now, and the latest report is that he's losing rear grip as this run goes, but he is putting in a early candidate for hard charger of the day from 34th to 12th right now for Brad K, and they are showing no signs of slowing down. He's on the move in the 6th car.
And moving by his teammate and employee, Chris Buescher, to be that lead RFK forward. 13 laps to go here in Vegas. The South Point 400 continues.
you doing, Squeaky? My cat EO just has it made. She just lays around all the time. Sleepy kitty. Not really much to talk about at this point in the race other than just seeing if Chase is going to be able to unlap himself or at least be the lucky dog at the end. Yay, a 2 o'clock start time next week. That's kind of early.
This is partnering with the ad councils.
This 5:30 thing, weird.
By debuting a new car wrap and helmet sponsored by Ally to remind everyone to take care of their mental health. Love your mind. At the moment, Alex is in the top 10. He's just jumped up a position. He's overtaken. Now runs ninth. Kyle Larson leads to the tune of almost 2
Vangersbergen slipped to 10th. He cycled through 8th. He's running 10th at the end of this. Elliott is the lucky dog right now, but they're coming to 6 to go.
Looks like to me Larson is not really catching McDowell. McDowell has good pace. I don't think Larson will get to him.
If he does, he probably won't pass him.
pit road penalty. So too Ryan Crease, Bubba Wallace. It's been tough, and most notably Chase Elliott. They want really, really hurt. But Wallace and Elliott are running in prominent positions. Speaking of Ryan Crease, want to congratulate him and his wife Heather on the birth of their second child.
Priest had a baby. Shit.
22 Joe Logano
Still sleepy.
passed by the 48.
And I was like up and excited for this race, but I was still sleepy at the start of this race, and I'm still sleepy now.
That is a gain points position, so he will lose 1 point if the 48 can finish the pass.
Logano's not running bad, but everybody in the race.
Yay, Bowman passed Logano for 8th.
Oh, is that?
Sounds like a left front tire or something coming apart.
That sounded very odd.
Please tell me Joey's going to eat shit here. Says the right rear's gone. Please let something bad happen. There's only 4 to go till the end of the stage. SPG, hustle, run him down.
Steve, all Logano has said is the right rear just gone on the end of this run, so way free for Logano right now.
Yeah, so just managing it best he can. SVG is about a second, a little over a second back. 3 laps to go. We should be able to keep that gap over the 88, I assume.
Oh, Alex Bowman passed Kyle Larson. He is flying. He has come from deep in the field on this run. Dylan 24th, full stops. Running 8th now, Dylan.
From 24th to 8th over the course of this run for Bowman.
He said, Alex just always comes here ready to go fast. He's won here, got a lot of confidence. They unloaded really free yesterday. They did that in Kansas too a few weeks ago. We're not very good, but yesterday it didn't phase him. This is just one of those places where Alex can and does make it up if the car isn't perfect. They've been pretty good right now, but Bowman is on the charge. His teammate just crossed the line, 2 laps to go. Kyle Larson has led the most laps today in this 5. This HendrickCars.com Zach Brown badge Chevrolet has led 71 laps so far. Kyle Larson
Catching McDowell coming to 1 to go. McDowell can defend Larson for a lap because he doesn't want to get lapped.
He's got the 34 and the 11 behind him. I think the 9's in a good spot. It's just a question of can Larson pass the 71 and does he really need to? I think if you're the leader with a 2.8 second lead, you just don't take undue risks. Michael McDowell just became
Chase Elliott fans.
On this final lap presented by Credit One Bank.
That went to the top right there.
Oh, McDowell, what are you doing?
He's going to hold on though.
McDowell stays on the lead lap. Chase Elliott will get the free pass.
That wins the second stage here in Las Vegas.
Larson won the stage. Byron third. Hamlin fourth. Briscoe fifth. Bell sixth. Logano ninth. Logano was 10th in stage 1, 9th in 2. This has been your Joey Logano performance. Your Joey Logano terrorism performance update news bulletin. He has 3 stage points today.
It's always special to come to Vegas. It's all brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. And by South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa, where the races stay here in Vegas. Speaking of that, in addition to being avid supporters of NASCAR, South Point Hotel and Casino are leaders in the Western lifestyle community, hosting over 42 weeks of equestrian and rodeo events every year. Earlier today at South Point's Victory Lane fan activation, world-renowned Budweiser Clydesdales were on display along with 3 of the best professional rodeo cowboys promoting the National Finals Rodeo coming to Vegas this December. Your next trip to Las Vegas, stay where the races and the cowboys stay. That's at the South Point. Here we go. Welcome back, Lee Diffie, Jeff Burton, Steve Letarte, and Kim Coon standing by on pit road. It's got active all of a sudden, Kimmy.
That's right. William Byron pocketing the second most stage points today. He said he struggled when he would catch cars, a little lazy with the front end this run. So Rudy Fugle telling him that they were going to just free him up. It did a tight bit. Dylan.
Kyle Larson, middle of the screen, still has been tight and sliding the front tires. Cliff Daniels said we've got to keep being aggressive, freeing it up. They're claiming 2 stops ahead with their next adjustment. The first is something Kyle can do in the car, Marty.
Best long run speed of the day for Denny Hamlin. He's in the cars.
Go, Denny, go, 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 go.
You need a better try.
Larson, Reddick, Hamlin up to 3rd, Briscoe 4th, Byron drops to 5th, Gibbs, Bell, Bowman, Van Gisbergen, Logano actually well outside the top 10. Logano lost like 5 spots.
Was able to
jump one, so too his teammate Briscoe.
Take that repairs.
I'm thirsty. I'll be right back. I need to walk around and wake my ass up. The Blue Man Group.
So much to do, and I think that's really the point, right? It's just a great race. Fans all the time say, "Hey, what race should you go to?" And I always say, like, the tracks give you a different thing. Each city gives you a different thing. So, like, what fits you the best, right? So, a little bit more trouble with our playoff drivers. The driver of the 22 lost some spots. Marty, what was up with Logano?
Well, we'll check on the pit stop, Steve, but remember we talked about how he said he went way loose at the end of that run. So Joey asked on the radio to Paul Wolf, how's the right rear? Right rear is fine. The right front, however, is not fine. Look at the cording on the inside of the right front for Joey Logano. Pretty significant cording all the way around for Joey Logano. So one thing that could have played a factor in Logano's stop and definitely did, and Denny Hamlin stopped the sunset here at Vegas. Denny Hamlin talked about it on the radio. Listen in.
I got low confused on where my box was. Box was there because of the sunlight. Just make sure you're waving that thing so I can get my depth of perception. Yep, will do.
So, Jeff, that's interesting. Never heard of the sunlight kind of affecting pit road here in Vegas, but it's definitely setting going into turn one and down pit road.
What makes it really difficult, especially Denny Hamlin, he's got the best spot, but see the sun shining right in his eyes. The advantage Denny has, he has no one in front of him because he's qualified on the pole. He got to pick that pit area, but imagine being back in the pack, having to go around another car, having a car in front of you. It becomes very challenging for those guys. Sunset's here about 6 o'clock.
If you're a Team Penske fan, you'll be celebrating on one hand because yesterday at Road Atlanta, the annual Petit Le Mans 10-hour endurance classic,
Team Penske clinched the GTP title in the IMSA WeatherTech Sportscaster Championship. So happy on that stance. But here in the Cup Series, it's been a tough day. Ryan Blaney crashing out in stage 1. Austin Cindric has been having a bit of a rugged day. He's been back in the pack, back further than where he usually is. Joey Logano is in 16th at the moment.
Well, yeah, he came down there on the side of the top.
Yeah, Joey Logano 16th. Woohoo! I hope he finishes worse than 20th. Bad pit stop for Joey. And he wasn't the best on pit road.
We talked about Chase Elliott. He did get back at the lead lap. He's the first car one lap down.
Chase is back on the lead lap with a fast car, but a lot of work to do. Boy, Briscoe did not go in that third row. It's a 3-car breakaway at the front. Really, it's 2. It's Hamlin pushing Larson on the inside. Hamlin can clear for second, I think, if he wants it. He wants it, but nah. Finally got it. Boy, Hamlin's heating him up on the outside of Larson. Look at this. Where has this speed been? They had a great pit stop, and Hamlin's doing the work here. And then Reddick trying to go 3 wide. Larson throws a block. And Reddick's going to pass them both. No, Larson's going to get through on the bottom. Hamlin back to third. Reddick kind of fucked Hamlin there. But he's trying to win the race himself. And here comes William Byron 3 wide for third. Oh, the 24's wiggling. Oh, and Bell slid up in front of Hamlin. Larson having to slide up and defend against Reddick. Vankersbergen is still top 10, by the way. Joe Logano is not. Let's go.
See that you like Steve early on in stage 3. Well, I think you saw the fire-off speed of the 20 has definitely recovered his position, got him all the way up to third. And I think Braddock is the one that just continues to roll forward. Look at that entry speed on the 45. Gets all the way to the rear bumper of the 5. He's trying to get that pass done before the 20 gets him on the bottom. You see the 9 of Chase Elliott trying to work his way through traffic very gingerly. Up to 24th, now 23rd, so the 9 has decent speed. He just has to be very patient. Top box, Christopher Bell has come into this shot. The 20, the ring. What can Reddick do about Larson? And are we going to see a non-playoff driver take the opportunity away for a playoff driver to go straight through to the championship 4? That is always living in the back of their minds, Jeff, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. I mean, just think about Christopher Bell, how much emphasis he's put on winning in this round, winning this race, as a matter of fact. Felt like he had a good chance to win the championship last year, had this way.
I'd say Bell's car is back to normal. He was really bad in stage 2. Chase going 3 wide here, trying to get 2 at a time.
Well, that begs the question with 89 to go, what are we getting ready to see? Will this be a straight green flag run? And will it come down to the timing of the final pit stop? Will we have an ill-timed yellow, which will force these teams to become, a little bit more strategic and break this up a different manner? Kim, how about the 9 of Chase Elliott? Up to 23rd.
Yeah, back on the lead lap after getting that lucky dog. This car has been solid. That last run that he did say his nose got tuned up off the wall. They made a chassis adjustment at the end of that last stage. Now, they wanted to keep him on offense all day. The mistakes they've made on pit road, though, now he's had to play a little bit defense, but Chase Elliott hoping to move through the field, Marty.
Move through the food. He's hoping to move through the food.
On the right rear for Logano. The race started back actually a couple spots now. He's gained something, anything here in stage 3 to get his driver back in the top 10.
Yeah, I just don't know what opportunity you're going to have because at the front of the field, it is absolute time to go. We are seeing great battles for second, for fourth between Bell and Hamlin right here. Larson leads, but barely. He's just out front of his teammate, the 24 of Byron. You see how close they are right here off the roof camera. The Toyota onboard of Christopher Bell. Where does Bell go? Bottom or top? Does he wait for the 11 to commit and take the opposite? He kind of does. He lets 11 drive to the bottom. He backs down. Tries to pick up the gas a little sooner, make it up on exit.
Points as they run, playoff points as they run, and it'll be the 5 of Larson, the 24 of Byron, his teammate, the 11 of Hamlin, and the 20 of Christopher Bell.
How about Byron jumping to the boards, trying to make that work? Saw Reddick behind him doing it. Now he's trying it.
When there's so much on the line, Jeff, and you've got to race your teammate for it, what's that like?
Look, you want to be respectful of everyone, right? You want to race people respectful so they'll race you respectful. The fact of the matter is there's some drivers that you are better racing around than others. You have more respect for than others. When it comes to teammates, you know, look, Rick Hendrick doesn't pay these guys to run second. He pays them to win. So, yeah, you're not going to go up there and wreck your teammates and win the race on purpose, but you're going to put pressure on him.
You don't want to wreck your teammate on purpose. What about the car you own? I'm still salty about Kansas. That's the first time in a long time Denny Hamlin did something to make me shake my head where I was like, God damn it, Denny. It brought up a lot of old feelings. And I was just like, damn it, Denny. You better hope Joey Logano doesn't win this fucking championship, or I'll never forgive Denny Hamlin this time. I'm a Denny Hamlin fan, and I've had to forgive a lot of shit that he's done and said. But if Joey Logano wins this fucking championship, I'm not forgiving Denny Hamlin.
Like the way that this is building, Stevie, the top 5 are separated by a second.
And that's going to be the challenge when you come to that pit cycle opening, right? Because we have seen a lap earlier in the road and on the racetrack. So if you're Larson,
We've had one real caution today, and it was the Blaney wreck near the end of stage 1. Other than that, we're lean, mean, and green.
all inside of 2 seconds. You need to stay close enough to give your team an opportunity to make a game-changing move. Marty, what about the 19 of Briscoe currently in 6th?
Yeah, man, Steve, this top 6 is so tight. 5 playoff drivers in that top 6, and Chase Briscoe's been in that top 5 all day long until just a moment ago. Why? Listen to the radio.
Briscoe said he's got a vibration after he scrubbed the wall.
And here's that replay of Chase Briscoe.
It was, ooh.
On the restart, James Small did look at videos and he thinks it's fine, but Chase Briscoe came back on the radio a second time and said he thinks the toe is knocked out. So how does that change?
Thinks the 19 has bent the toe link. It's not broken, but he thinks he's bent it out of shape. Running 6th right now. Losing ground to the top 5. He's nowhere near the top 5.
Anything at all that hurts performance will be a big disadvantage. His pace isn't terrible at the moment. He's not like he's, you know, a 20th place car by any means, but, you know, when you're going to beat Larson and Byron, those guys, you're going to have a really, really good race car.
80 laps to go. That's the teammates at the front. Kyle Larson, William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports. Look at this group of the top 5. This is close. This is good stuff.
4 cars, throw a blanket over them.
Cars on the way for
Stimulating conversation as ever in this fucking stream. Breaking my heart. Might have a new leader here. I was about to start scrolling my phone, and then Byron made a crazy run through 2 to get to Larson. 5 cars under a blanket for the lead. 4 out of 5 of them are playoff drivers, too. Now I'm turning my PS4 to NBC for the Lions-Chiefs game later at 8:20. God, the Ravens are 1-5. And that Arby's commercial's making me hungry.
Running deep into the afternoon and deep into this. The NASCAR Cup Series playoffs continue in Vegas. South Point 400. Time to take a look at today's lap leaders, brought to you by Safeline. Kyle Larson remains out in front. He's led 101 laps. Do you know that he's won here 3 times? He's never lost when he's led more than 100 laps. He's 3 for 3. He's perfect in that regard here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Does he make it for today and lock himself in to the championship war?
We've had a lot of conversations of what has happened to the 5 over the summer, really since May on. They've quieted down. Cliff Daniels has just not gone into detail, but the team has been through a lot of personnel stuff, a lot of things working, challenges away from the racetrack that they've all dealt through. He's been very proud of how they've kind of circled the wagons, all took care of one another, got through those moments. And Jeff, this is back to Kyle Larson that we know, and no better time than now in the playoffs. But it's not just a good 5 car, it's this lap leading 5 car. There is Cliff Daniels right there, the general of the ship. Does an amazing job leading this crew. It's clear who's in charge on the radio, who's in charge of everything. He knows the talent he has behind the wheel of Kyle Larson. This is the form that Rick Hendrick, Jeff Ford, the executives are definitely excited to see.
I'd say the same about William Byron, right? Where did the city go with William Byron? He was, haven't seen that compared to what he had earlier in the year. And here they are, running first, second.
I saw that youthful Jeff Burton
Oh,
at the
did
bottom
you see
of the
that?
screen. I did.
See that?
I did.
I missed it. What was I doing?
Jeff was,
You were
Jeff
good. It
was
was
talking,
awesome.
trying to not get us to draw attention to
He
it.
did. He did. We're going to put it back in here, and we're going to really take a point.
We got that report from Marty and we saw the replay of the 19 having contact with the wall in the last couple laps. He's lost a couple spots. Gibbs got by him. Bowman just got by him.
So, Jeff, the challenge for the 19 is if the toe is knocked out, not only could it hurt the speed of the car, but maybe it's hurting the tire wear as well. Right? We've seen a bit of tire wear, and toe's not a thing you're going to fix. Not running 8. I just don't see it.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to take the time under green, especially trying to hang on to a top 10 and have a good points day to fix a toe length. And now Hamlin's caught back up to Riddick.
And it will be. Remember that dramatic finish at Kansas where Denny Hamlin.
Oh, how could we forget Lee Diffie?
Into the fence went Bubba. Now here's Hamlin, then the other driver from 2311, Tyler Reddick, one of the other 2 drivers, I should say. From 2311, and Denny makes that.
Hamlin's slide job, but Riddick cuts down to the bottom.
What a scrap this has been, Jeff.
What a scrap.
This battle of the top 6 has been like this all day. Denny Hamlin's going to get this spot, though. Momentum down the back straightaway. See if Reddick can send it with enough enough speed into turn 3. Hamlin's going to have the right momentum on corner exit.
Who does the 20 go with? Because I think there is a little bit of a draft help with who he pushes. Pointed up top, now got to the bottom. Man, this place is fast.
It is so fast.
It's fast, but it's worn out. I'm surprised this track hasn't given up more speed. This place hasn't been repaved in coming up on 20 years.
Behind Kyle Larson, they all have a story of surging and then dropping back. Surging, dropping back. Larson started 6th and has only gone one way. He went to the front on lap 174. Pardon me, well before that. He's led for 108 laps. When he went to the front, he's just stayed there. He's just been so stable.
This 20 car, Christopher Bell, keep an eye on him, Steve. Early in the race, he didn't look that great. Kind of, maybe a 10th place car. They made a change to the car, and on the restart, he took off really, really well. Got a lot of spots. And here he is, almost the same pace.
Reddick fading late in the run.
They've done a really good job. I'd say the 11's done a good job of making their car better as well.
Yeah, what I like about the 20 is just how versatile it is. It was the bottom a minute ago, then it was the top, then it was the middle. It looks like the 20's not married to a certain position, so right here, once again, he's going to let the 11 decide. He's going to run the middle. He allows his car to get that cleaner air, generate the downforce required across the diffuser. 64 to go in the race, 31 laps on these tires. I think on the aggressive side, 10 laps away from a pit stop. More conservative, maybe 15 to 18 laps away from a pit stop. Who's willing to gamble? Who is happy with the day they're having? Saying, man, we're good in the points. You're Bell at +8. You see that playoff bubble. You say, I'm just going to stick with it. Or are we continuing to think a win is the goal? And how aggressive do you dare be on this pit cycle to vault your car forward?
I want to give a quick shout out to non-playoff drivers. Hosebar, Buscher, Keselowski, Busch and his teammate Austin Dillon. They're all within the top 13.
Larson, Byron, Hamlin, Bell, Reddick.
Before taking
Full screen commercial, damn it.
Recovery, and I just wanted to thank the first responders, Eskenazi Hospital. Sorry, I didn't get to I just want to thank Dr. Mossler, the surgeon. She saved my life, so I'm grateful for that. Sorry I can't answer earlier.
Not feeling any better? Thank you guys.
I'm recovering slowly now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome.
From downtown and on the strip to where we are here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. You've never been, worth a visit. on out and see it, have some fun, and see just how fast and competitive this racetrack is.
Let me tell you, Alex Bowman in this 48 car, Jeff, you mentioned it earlier, since the green flag pit stop a stage ago, he was outside the top 20, and with no gimmicks, he had driven
No gimmicks.
top 10, running 7th. And we focus so much on these playoff cars that continue to dominate, but this 48 is hounding the group in front, and you just wonder, is this the breakthrough for the 48, right? 48 race win the streak. It was Chicago's street race the last time, as now we see the 19 finally come to pit road. Marty Briscoe on pit road for service.
Yes, he just to note when he made contact with Wall Chase Briscoe, to the back half of the top 10. Eighth when he came to pit road. He said, quote,
Briscoe's the first to hit pit road with Logano. Logano has been outside the top 10, and Briscoe was falling out of the top 10. Whoa. Oh, good grief. 48 ran over the 54 coming to pit road.
Fortunate it didn't spin Ty Gibbs out. Just get the best he can. It doesn't look bad to the naked eye, but if it moves the splitter or unseals those hook vents, that can absolutely hurt the downforce. But it's the 54 did excite him in front off from pit road. Mark, that's the key. Hit the guy in front of you.
that's always the key, right, Jeff? Hey, we talked about and debated whether or not Tyler Reddick and Billy Scott would come early here with 55 laps to go. More splitting it in the middle for Reddick, who's had the same complaint all day long. 1, 2, 3, the further they run, the clearly they've got a top 5 car need just a little bit more to
That was a good stop for Reddick.
After the 24 of William Byron, most of that run, he said it was pretty good. Then just a couple of laps ago, he goes, the right rear does not feel great. We definitely need a little bit more for longevity. More fresh, good your tires, snug, no fuel. Dylan.
This Ravel's been a little bit snug and a little bit free all day today, just chasing the balance and perfection on this run. He wants to be a half number tighter on exit for this final run, potentially of the day. 4 tires and fuel for the 20. Kyle Larson will be in as well. He reported just less overall grip this run. We told you that Cliff Daniels had an adjustment planned a couple of stops ago to try to help get them a little bit better for this final run to try and give you freedom. We'll see what that is here. Larson gets ready to get his marks here. The Zach Brown band, number 5 car, different look for him here. They'll go around and change right side tires. There's the adjustment. They have planned brakes in the backside window on the left side. Here's the left side tires. Smooth stop service and the change for Larson.
One extra lap for Kyle Larson, and coming around the 43 of Eric Jones. We will see if that is a difference maker. So here, bottom of your screen, Byron already has serviced his car. Start finish now. The 5 on the apron up through the gears, but remember, at 190 miles an hour of top speed, it is going to take Larson a little bit up to speed as he sneaks around the apron. This one is going to be close, real close. I think the 24 is going to have momentum.
Oh boy.
To make a pass.
Byron
Does lead change.
takes the lead from Larson. Well, it will be the lead, at least for now.
2 seconds back for Byron. Made up 2 seconds between the lap, and he had to come around.
Hamlin and Hocevar are running long.
Now we'll see who has made the right adjustments as the track cools with 51 to go.
Remember that moment. Just over the 50 lap mark to go for William Byron getting by his teammate on the stop rotation.
I think the 11 of Denny Hamlin saying, hey, you know what? We're having a great day. We're having a great points day, and he still sees 51 to go in this race, and he might not want to run that long on the second stint. So he's going to run a few extra laps. A caution here. Bingo. You're looking great. You can service your car in a caution. If he does put a green, the negative, he will lose a ton of time that the guys have pitted. The positive is he will have fresher tires, and that could make a difference in even the last 5 laps of the race, Jeff, right? This time on board, top box, Denny Hamlin. Let's see what a green flag.
He didn't request to pit, though.
4 seconds in arrears of Kyle Larson at the time of Larson's pit.
Downshift, you're looking for that orange box on the right-hand side. You see with the sun, it's hard to see. Right to
I was terrified Hamlin was going to hit the commitment box because I couldn't see it either because of the damn sun.
very, very focused. Remember, all the way down to pit stall 1. Last pit stall on pit road, Marty.
Gotta love this chest move from Chris Gale. So far, not the speed maybe to beat the 5 and 24. So he's gonna run a little bit longer. Pressure tires for Hamlin coming down pit road with 49 laps to go. Will it pay off on the back
fourth. There's Hosabar right there. So he's entering into turn 3. There's Byron. So let's give you the rundown. There's Byron, who's already surfaced. Larson behind him. Bell behind him. We continue to look further back. You're going to see Bowman in the bright green picture. That 48 is fast, guys. And there's the 54. There's the 19. Look how much time. This is going to cost the 11 of Hamlin. Don't hold your breath. You cannot make it.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but Denny was still in his pit box when Byron and Larson went by.
13-second stop, so you'll never know if the strategy was right because the execution wasn't. Let's see, this has been a little bit of an Achilles heel. Remember, that dominant race of Kansas went away on a slow 2-tire stop. This is just, you can't have that issue on the jack at this point in the season. Listen, it's human error. It's easy to do, but you can't have that if you want to be one of the best cars out here today. We're looking for that clean execution, so slow stop. Stressful times for Chris Gale and the crew chief.
Remember, they had some crew members suspended. 2 of them suspended. This is the first race back since that suspension. So maybe a little bit of, out of sync.
And look, pit crew guys are kind of like kickers. You know, you're going to make the extra point, everyone just expects you to make it. Short field goal, just expect you to make it. You know, they only really talk about it when you miss.
Anytime we can work in some football comparisons.
Hundreds of pit stops, and you just hope that the natural mistakes that will come over the course of the year, they come in the right time of the season where you can somehow recover with the right time of the race.
The 2-time Daytona 500 winner, William Byron for Hendrick Motorsports.
The 2-time Daytona 500 winner that when you take a Sporkle quiz 20 years from now, you won't remember that he's a 2-time winner and that he won 2 in a row.
Just over a 1-second advantage over Kyle Larson. Whose day is it going to be? Opportunity to...
What are those Chase running? Hey, damn it.
With 39 laps left in this South Point 400, let's have a look at the Xfinity fastest laps. Who owns it? Chase Briscoe got it nice and early in this one. Kyle Larson did it on lap 174 when he retook the lead. So there's a quick snapshot for you. This relay Chevrolet, though, continues to fly out in front. William Byron over Kyle Larson. Let's go a little further. Let's go through the field. Let's go through the top 10. Kim Coon kicks us off. Kimmy?
Yeah, William Byron running in that first position. Had a great chat with Rudy Fuel this morning where he told me they learned a lot in Kansas about what not to do setup-wise. That gave them the direction. They unloaded great yesterday. They were good on the long run, best in 5, 10, and 15 lap average. Just need some little tweaks for today. They have stepped it up, led right now on 54 laps, earned 18 stage points. Right now this challenge is take care of your tires. Dylan.
Again, we saw Kyle Larson lose the lead during that pit stop cycle. We have some radio that may tell more of the story. Take a listen.
What'd you say?
Come this time here. Fine, no sweat, no sweat. We're gonna pit this time. All good. Nice big clean.
So Larson missed the call to pit by a lap, which made Byron...
Larson pitted a lap later because he didn't hear the call, and it might be the difference in Byron being ahead of him right now.
As good as it's been to control, but is it good enough to get back by the 24? That remains to be seen. Bell in third said his car has taken off really, really good as well. As good as it has all day. Remember what he told us all weekend, that this is the race you need to win today because you don't know what lies ahead. They have chipped away at this and fallen back outside the top 10 at one point. Car maybe as good as it's been all day for them. Just trying to execute now and avenge what happened to them last year and punch their ticket to Phoenix. And Alex Bowman, you guys have talked about him. He runs in the 4th spot. Blake Harris, the crew chief, said this was one of their best tracks. In the spring, they raced Austin Cindric for a stage win. Had a disaster day on pit road. Came from the back 3 times and still finished 7th. This day has been much colder. They've got speed in this car and the track position to show it, Marty.
Boy, Dylan, what a run today for Tyler Reddick. Maybe their best run in recent memory in the top 5 the entire day. But they need to take that next step with the car. Reddick says his car just goes way too free as it runs. Lee?
You race leader, Marty. Larson has got the 5 back out in front. How did it happen? What happened to William Byron?
Whoa, Byron almost ate shit in turn 2. Yep, Larson took the lead. NBC missed that one. Car just snapped on him in turn 2. Well, good win, Larson, if it stays green. The rest of this race indicates it'll probably stay green, but you never know. Is that what cost William Byron the Final 4, ultimately? Yeah, it was a crash that didn't happen, but if he loses out because somebody like Logano wins a race and doesn't make the Final 4, they're going to remember that moment. Shock me.
This length of time under green, that close. That wasn't a bad air situation. He wasn't right behind another car. The car just literally is so free that one of the best stock car drivers in the world almost wrecks by itself 235 laps into a race. It's shocking how unbelievable these guys are to do this all day.
You have to operate on the very edge of grip. That's where the speed is. The problem is if you cross over it, that happens.
Discounting the stage breaks, there's only been one caution in this South Point 400 today, and that was for Ryan Blaney earlier when he got into the wall. But here's that moment where, in William Byron's words, he said, "I almost crashed, but I saved." There is a wreck after.
Oh, wreck! Holy shit! Somebody hit hard. Who is it? Oh, it's Byron! What? Byron's car is destroyed. And he's in Logano's pit box now. What in the fuck? He wrecked with John Hunter.
William got on the radio and said, I had no idea he was pitting. I had no idea he was
Oh my god, Nemechek was pitting and wrecked Byron.
on what that incident.
God. Or Ty Dillon's got damage. Who was it? I'm guessing it was Ty, looking at the damage on the left rear. Holy motherfucker, dude. Well, that's the J.J. Ailey moment. Byron's riding along, and then Ty Dillon just stops and crash. That has almost happened a couple of times today, and we've seen that a lot at Vegas in the past where it almost happens. Good God.
Byron said he had no idea.
The almost $1 million man just crushed him.
Look at John Hunter Nemechek sideways down pit road. Oh,
Oh, that was nasty.
that
Trying
is
to
a
figure out where that 10 is in reference, Jeff. Is he higher than others that have come to pit road?
He is. He was kind of arcing it out.
Drivers that have come to pit road not on the
Christopher
white
Bell's like,
line.
what the fuck?
I think you should be on the white line. I know it's a little quicker if you're using
Yeah,
the
you should. He should have been on the white line. Why is Ty Dillon worried about running fast? He's probably like 25th or something, and he's trying to like get up speed and arc out and cut down to pit road. Like, get on the fucking line and just get it done.
totally unabated.
Fucking hell.
Just slamming into the back.
An amazing day. 55 laps led.
AMR safety team on the scene.
The only positive that they can take from this race is the speed that they brought and the playoff points that they earned. 18 stage points, not playoff points, 18 stage points.
Here's some 10 radio.
Boy.
happened there? Spotter, we were coming too. He just didn't get it. Whatever. Take it over. That's the radio is. I apologize to everybody else there.
Jesus, man.
Communication. The spotter of the 10 was saying that he was letting them know, I guess is what he is saying there, but we heard the report that William had no idea. You can tell by the closing rate, he had no idea that the 10 was slowing down.
And I move it out of sequence, right? So when people start pitting, you start recognizing, hey, there's a pit sequence going on. And you're a little more aware that guys might be pitting in front of you, but the 10-car pitting is kind of completely out of sequence of everyone else.
Yeah.
So William would not have been thinking that he was going to come down the road.
Relieved to see.
Yeah. Just had that big loose moment, right? Probably trying to get back in the rhythm and watch this closing rate.
For both the drivers to get out and are okay is an incredibly positive result, but this was nasty.
I'll say.
Before taking Restry for my COPD,
That just helps Logano because 2 playoff drivers have crashed out of the race. I'm thinking about the big picture, fellas.
Gone at 15.
Active pit road.
Oh boy, pit road one more time.
With what should be the last stop of the day. It's busy down there, so too is Dylan Welch. Race leader Kyle Larson, top of the screen, said the car turns better, but I had less overall grip. He just asked for more of that right.
Las Vegas is going to get an Atlanta pit road.
Christopher Bell in the middle box said the car took
If the Buffalo Bills crashed on, getting onto pit road, they changed the rules.
Definitely better on that run. I'm just
Wait, 2 tires for who? Oh, wow. Logano took 2 tires. He's second. Briscoe, Logano, and Keselowski. 2 tires. Briscoe's got a bent toe link. Logano's got a 15th place car, but that's never stopped him in the past. Some work for Larson to do now. Good God. 24 just got killed. Buckle up, boys. The shit show is beginning. Joey Logano, front row, late in the race. Where's the meme of Stephen A. Smith looking sad, leaned up against the window? I respect Keselowski and his team for being like, you know what, we just want to get up there and get in the way. 2 tires. I think 4 will win out. Oh yeah, that was a very Danica-esque move for Ty Dillon there. Really, it's the spotter's fault because I heard Ty, his spotter told him that he told the 24 that they were pitting, and then the 24 spotter just didn't relay the information. But yes, Ty did kind of arc out wider than he should have to get on pit road, given where he was running. Just a bad deal all around.
Las Vegas to Talladega. Next weekend, we'll see you in Alabama. And all 3 series.
Truck race stream Friday at 4. Truck race stream on Friday. Yes, I'm doing trucks again next week.
NBC, not only for Talladega, but for Martinsville and, of course, the championship finale as well. 2 p.m. Eastern, NBC next Sunday from Talladega. It will be an important race in the complexion of this championship run. And so, too, will the closing 25, 24 laps of this race here. Time now for the What's to Watch, presented by Credit One Bank. So I think I'm going to stay with this guy here in the 5, Kyle Larson. He's 3 for 3. Every time here at this track, when he's led more than 100 laps, he's gone on to win. So does he become a 4-time winner today? I say yes.
I'm going to a non-playoff driver, Alex Bowman, in the 48. Well, it's been 48 races since this car went to victory lane. I'm going to tell you, he's the second car on 4 fresh tires, only in 6. His teammate did it in Kansas for 10th and only 2 laps. So 6th to 1st with 25 to go. I think it could be Alex Bowman's day. Well, the guy behind him also on 4 tires.
Bill Vangersbergen took 2 tires and got up to 5th, so 4 guys took 2 tires. Briscoe, Logano, Keselowski, and SVG. I think SVG's guys fucked him. They should have just taken their 4 and do what they can. Strategy's not their strong suit. They completely killed his race at Darlington. Christopher Bell with that NASCAR 25 caution shit happened in front of him. Scariest thing in that game is when you're running Dover and somebody spins out because you don't know where their fucking car's going. That chick that wrecked in front of me at Dover, like, wrecked down the entire backstretch. From 13th to 2nd for Joey here. And we're not getting the one to go yet. Oh, yeah, we are getting one to go. So they're going to restart with 23 to go. That was a long clean. That was a big wreck. So headset is on. I'm not sleeping anymore because shit's getting real.
hey, we're going to do something different. They did it in this race last year. You know, restarted. They nowhere near had the best car. Found a way to win with strategy. Here they are trying something again.
Let's focus on the bottom left just for a second. Blaney, minus 32. He's cracking off. Not going anywhere. Chase Elliott, minus 24. Running an 18. Lots of points available. He can move forward. Joey Logano, minus 21. No real points available, but in one more position, it's an automatic berth. He can win the race.
Surely Joey won't pull another win out of his ass, will he? Briscoe's got that bent toe link, though. I don't know if it's gotten any better or what their deal is.
Who is going to be able to take off with more momentum on two tires? You don't know which lane's going to go well. You haven't seen this today. This is the first time we've been in this situation. So if you're Bell, what are you doing?
23 to go this time.
Three wide?
He's going to go all the way for that. Probably on the apron leaving the trial.
Bowman's low key had a good race. 1 point under green, went from like 23rd to 6th under a green flag run. I'm surprised Chase didn't take 2 tires just to get up in the mix again. Green. Oh, Joey Logano nailed that fucking restart. Evens out as they get to 1. Oh, Bowman. Oh, Ty Gibbs into Vegasbergen in front of the whole field. And big wreck. Tylenol Gibbs, ladies and gentlemen. I think Briscoe was the leader when the caution come out. I think. Woohoo! That Gibbs caused the wreck, and it looks like he got the worst of it. Maybe him and SVG. SVG get rolling. You got a flat rear tire. Oh, Cody Ware's car is destroyed. Impact forces slider. Bowman forces 3 wide. And then, yeah, Gibbs. I don't know what the hell that was.
I feel like it started with the 88 and the 20. What's this? See this contact right there?
Ah, yeah, Bell squeezing between the 88 and the 54 is actually what caused that. Well, he might have a little easier path now. He missed the wreck. Kyle Busch is in the top 10, and he missed it too. Chase Elliott should have took 2 tires. He'd have been probably ahead of that. Instead, he had to work his way through it. Hocevar's got a little bit of damage. Alex Bowman was playing fullback for Gibbs, and the next thing you know, Gibbs gets turned. Cody Ware took a hard hit. Not as hard as the one he had at Chicago. Poor SVG. Having another top 10 run on an oval.
Nothing you could do. He was slowing down. You saw people beside him not slowing down, speeding up, and it actually worked out better for them.
He was back there minding his own business, and wrong place, wrong time. Doing nothing wrong. Kim, tell us more about Chase Elliott.
Yeah, he didn't get quite out of that damage free. He said he got hit on the left rear pretty hard on the tire. He said, I think it's bent, but nothing we can do right now. Running the
Now Chase says he thinks his shit's bent.
damage that they're going to give up that track position to bring him down, but something to keep an eye on as we continue. The here at Vegas, Marty.
Glad to see Ty Dillon out of the infield care center, the caution before. So walk us through your perspective on things. Your spotter let the 24 know you were coming to pit road.
Yeah, it was a rough day for our Field and Stream Sugarland team. There was something wrong with our race car all day. We just couldn't get it fixed. So we were hoping to get it back to the shop and diagnose that. My spotter told me that he let the 24 spotter know we were coming to pit road. Maybe I didn't wave him off enough, but I feel like at this level, you kind of trust your spotter to do that. I don't know what we do different there. We're about to hit pit road and just take tires. We kind of were taking our medicine on the day, unfortunately. And hate it for the Hendrick guys. I hate it for Chevrolet that it happened that way. But I'm not even looking out of the mirror at that point. I'm just trying to hit my points, get on pit road, and he hit me hard. So
Yeah, it is amazing to be as slow as Cody Ware is and take the hits he's taking.
I don't think so. No, that's pretty much the line I'd taken all day. Trying to still compete, get on pit road as hard as I can. You use up as much of the banking as you can, then you dip down low. I don't think I was egregious in that. So maybe just a lack of information being transferred. I know our car looked really cool with the camo on it with Field and Stream, and maybe it blended in a little bit, but I hate it for them. We brought on great partners this year. We didn't put our best foot forward as a team, but we hope to have them back, have the Lions back, and do good for them in the future.
Lee, as he mentioned, a hard impact. Was glad to see the
Meanwhile, Carrie Underwood's singing on NBC because it's time for Chiefs Lions. God, Ross's car got jacked up.
And I think it's fair to say that he could have been closer to the white line, but I think it's absolutely fair to say he is by no means higher than a lot of other cars that have been coming to pit road. So, I don't know what everybody's going to say and what driver etiquette is. Not the lowest, but not the highest either. Marty, how about the other side of the conversation?
Yeah, let's chat with William Byron. Glad to see him walking out of the infield care center as well. Man, walk us through how all that went down and how much time you had to react.
It's impressive how sideways he was when he hit him.
Yeah, I never saw him wave. I didn't see any indication that he was pitting, and it was probably 12 to 15 laps after we had pitted, so I thought the cycle was fully over. Nobody said anything to my spotter from what I know. I had zero idea. Everybody's been wrapping the paint really far around the corner, and that's what I was doing to have a good lap. And I was watching him thinking, okay, he missed the bottom a little bit here, and then he just started slowing, and I was like, had no idea what was going on. So I'm just devastated. I had no indication, so I obviously wouldn't have just driven full speed in the back of him like that.
You talk about the devastation. Were you thinking that you had a winning race car today, William?
No shit.
We were right there with the 5. I got loose a few laps before and lost the lead, which I was bummed about, but was going to try to get my balance back to a reasonable place. I was a little bit loose that run, looser than I expected to be, and was just kind of pacing it. And, just as good as we were and just as good as the race was going, for random shit to happen like that, it just sucks. So
He's about to have his iRacing crash out.
Obviously would never do that. During the cycle, you're into guys hitting, and it just sucks.
You can tell the disappointment in his voice, but I want to go back to the word William Byron used, Lee, and that was devastation. He knew he had a shot to win the race, and certainly to lose it in that fashion, not what the 2014 wanted or expected.
Well, a couple things. I think communication is the key here. Ty Dillon said he did not wave. He did not give an indication to William Byron he was pitting. He expected his spotter to provide that information. Brandon Lyons, one of the very best spotters in the series for William Byron, he never saw the signal from the spotter. So miscommunication all the way around on the spotter stand and also on the racetrack. And also, you had no idea that he was going to pit because the pit cycles had already happened. He just was no indication that someone was going to be pitting, so he wasn't looking for it.
So, Jeff, you were spot on. I didn't even think of that, but it was clear that these drivers understand when you're in a pit cycle to just be more aware of that. It's his first comment was we were 12 or 15 past my pit stop, so I assumed the cycle was done. Then he followed up with the line.
She
to
just
help his
sleeps
car
and
would
sleeps.
wrap the white line even longer. You probably wouldn't have done that if you thought you were in a pit cycle. So just an
You're just a
awful
sleepy little
set
kitty.
of circumstances comes down to communication. If he felt the 10 was too high, I feel like William would have said that. He didn't. So I just feel like this is an area of the racetrack that we see close calls a lot, and lack of communication and kind of an oddly timed pit stop ends up taking William Byron out of the race.
If Ty Dillon could have been on the white line, he still would have hit him.
good point. That's a great point.
That was no,
because he was on the white line.
Yes, the closing was
well
so
said.
great. It
Well
was
said.
not a batter.
Man, that's too bad. You could just tell. I mean, everybody like Moore Williams is just shell shocked. Right? He's trying to process everything that's happened.
Well, because if you think big picture wise, he doesn't go to the championship for
right.
the next 2 weekends. He will be thinking back to that moment.
Yes.
For so long, and he was so good today, leading 55 laps. Keen to get the thoughts of Brad Doherty and our Hall of Famer DJ Dale. Jarrett, what'd you make of that, fellas? And what are your thoughts on the race as a whole?
Well, it's been a great race, a lot of battles, a lot of strategy. That last restart, I want to go back to, Brad, because that was kind of the perfect storm. We had drivers getting 2 tires.
Now Logano is still second, and they've run a bunch more laps under fucking caution for the big wreck. It's all working out for Joey, guys. Byron crashes, Blaney crashes, long cautions. Oh, look, there's not that many laps left, and I'm second. Woohoo, I'm Joey Logano. I got the world by the balls.
One thing that I want to make note of here is that this long caution is a major advantage to Briscoe and Logano on 2 tires.
Yep.
We know 4 tires are better than 2. And you now have cooled them down. You now have got tons of heat out of those tires. I'm not saying they're going to be better, but this is best case scenario for these 2 cars.
One other thing is Bowman, who was kind of the guy squeezing his way through 3 wide. He was scored in front of the 5 at the time of yellow, so he'll now be the 3rd car coming to choose. We'll see if he chooses inside or outside. Brad K up there. You said it earlier. RFK still trying to get that win. That would take a lot of the sting out of the year. Hamlin and Bell back in the mix.
Kyle Busch is top 10. He ain't fucked up yet.
All the way up to 13.
Still time for that.
By the way, it's not the kind of history you want to create, but that was a landmark moment for Cup racing at Vegas for the biggest single accident with 11 different cars involved. That was wild. And the laps just keep on ticking down. Music to the ears of the 19 team, 22 team, and those who took 2 tires. Van Gisbergen is out, of course. He was involved in that accident. And Keselowski's one of those 2 tire stoppers.
Let's go back, continue the conversation with Ty Dillon and William Byron. So there's Ty Dillon, the first car is car in between them, right? So Ty Dillon down the back straightaway, no indication, hand out the window, there's nothing, I'm hitting. And Ty Dillon said, hey, I didn't show it because I was expecting my spotter to communicate that. With his hand out the window, had he done that, William Byron sees that. He can see it. And he just never got his hand out the window. The communication didn't happen on the spotter stand. So, just...
Well, I'm going to watch some football under this caution, I guess. The game's kicking off. Or are we coming to 1 to go now? Is it 1 to go yet?
Even in today's world of communication, hand out the window.
Yep, looks like it's 1 to go.
Never wrong.
Just old school, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's wrong.
Briscoe inside, Logano outside, Bowman inside. Look out for him. Larson outside, Keselowski inside. It's the front 2 rows.
Choose. Yep. 19 bottom, 22 top. No surprise. 48 bottom, 5 top. No surprise really there for me as well.
There's going to be some, I don't want to call it desperation, but there's going to be some very enthusiastic driving at this restart with the likes of Alex Bowman trying to get a first win on the season, with those trying to lock themselves into the championship for Keselowski trying to get first win on the season.
The only 2 tire guys that have a shot to win this race are Chase Briscoe and Joey Logano. You got to be on the front row. Who wins? I'm going to say Bowman. I would say Bowman or Larson, but I'm thinking Bowman. Bowman just fired off so good on that restart. If the wreck didn't happen, he'd have been really going places. So I'm going to say Bowman. Briscoe and Logano. Let's see what Bowman does down here. Logano gets a good bump from Larson and he's off, but Briscoe got the better restart. No momentum behind either car, really. Hamlin puts Larson 3 wide in the middle. You go, Denny. Get around there, Dennis. We got to go. And they're door-to-door for the lead, but the 48's behind the 19, so Briscoe's going to get a shove down the back here, but he's have a shallow entry into 3. Can Logano hang? No, he cannot. Here comes Hamlin. How's Logano going to handle Hamlin screaming around the outside here? Wow, Bowman slides up in front of Hamlin. Briscoe's a leader. Crooked toe link and all. He's leading. 2 tires, crooked toe link.
So far, 2 tires holding up great on the 19 and the 22. 48 on 4. Ben Larson. Falling to the bottom. Logano gave him the bottom, but now he got...
Oh, 48 got really tight behind Logano. Here's a run from Larson into 3rd. How's he going to get around Logano? Look at the blocking from Logano. Up and down, wherever Larson went. Joey kind of slipped up in turn 1. He gave Larson the bottom. And Larson's on his left rear now. So Joey couldn't stay in Larson's line, so now he passed. I think Larson might win the race now. I thought about Bowman, but he really got tight behind Logano and gave up a lot of time. Denny, this is your fault that Joey's in this position. Hamlin's going to pass Logano. Joey just doesn't have the speed, and he's on 2 tires. He was a 15th place car, and he took 2 tires, and now he's going to fade a bit. Question is, how many spots will he fade? He's going to lose 2 more right here to Reddick and Bowman. Larson and Hamlin are hauling ass. I think Briscoe's in trouble with 10 to go. I picked Briscoe to make the final 4. He could make a correct man out of me, but I don't know. He's got to hope that Hamlin and Larson get to racing each other. 9 to go. I don't think he can hold him off. He's going to get hung up with one, and then the other is going to pass him. That's my guess. He's running the bottom again. Larson's going to the middle, and Hamlin's like half a lane up from Larson. That wasn't a bad corner for Briscoe. He was a lot better that lap than the previous lap. 8 to go. I wish we'd cut back and just see Logano backed into the outside wall. Larson gave Hamlin the top. Just barely. Jesus Christ, you couldn't fit anything between these 2 guys. Hamlin's got to get this pass made here. I can't believe Larson gave Hamlin the outside. Or maybe he didn't think Hamlin would drive in that deep, that high up. And Briscoe's driving away because of this. And Larson's going to slide in front of Hamlin that time. Good win, Briscoe. Larson keeps leaving Hamlin a lane. It's not a wide lane. It's like 85% of a lane, but it's enough for Hamlin to keep clean air in the car. 6 to go. Logano has fallen to 6th. Here comes Kyle Busch with a big run, trying to get in the top 5. Woohoo! You go, Kyle. Don't wreck. Big run off of 4. He's going to try to use Logano as a pick to get by Bowman. Hamlin cleared Larson with 5 to go, but is it enough time? Can he gather it up and get after the 19? Hamlin's trying to get win 60
Wins multi-baby 60.
and a shot at a championship. Great corner for Hamlin. Holy crap. Holy crap, what a corner. He's going to get there, buddy. I can't believe that. To the outside. Here's Hamlin. Briscoe's helpless. He can't run the top like Hamlin. He just can't do it. I think his car's too tight. And Hamlin takes the lead. Woo! Larson's not done with this yet, but I don't think he's going to have enough time for Hamlin. 3 to go, 3 to go. Hamlin can win this race and spend the next 2 weeks prepping for Phoenix. 48 hours a day, simulation time, running Phoenix. Two to go. Hamlin is gone. Here comes Larson for second. Everybody behave until we get to the white flag, please. So Joey's going to go from 13th to 6th with his strategy call, but at least he ain't going to win. 1 to go. Get it back around. Hope the tires and shit stay on. This race gave us a lot to talk about in the last little bit. I'm grateful for that. Guys, it's Denny Hamlin. Win number 60 and a shot at a championship. This is the year. This is the year. It's got to be. It's got to be the year. Championship 4 for Dennis. One of the all-time greats, whether you like it or not. I know there's a lot of stupid people out there that refuse to admit it, but he's one of the all-time greats. Period. End of story. Now settle the fucking lawsuit, please. NASCAR, Denny Hamlin. Unless Denny can take him all the way and win. If Denny wins the championship and wins the race to do it, he'll be in the top 10 on the all-time wins list. He's tied with Harvick for 10th. 3 away from Kyle Busch. 16 away from Dale Earnhardt. He's got some work to do to catch Dale, and not a lot of years left to do it. We'll see. He's one of the best I've ever seen, whether you like it or not. Doing the burnout at the pit box, that's cool. Third and goal lines at the 1. I'm keeping an eye on that game because I'm about to switch over to that when my stream's done. Hey, little baby. Hey, little EO. Was you asking for my attention, Miss EO? Danny. Cope and seethe, motherfuckers. Hamlin won and Logano didn't. Logano's 24 points below the cut line. Could have been more, but he could have got a top 3 finish. Ooh, the Lions got stuffed at the goal line. 4th down. Go for it, Detroit. Two RFK cars in the top 10, and Kyle Busch finished 8th.
Number 60 for Denny Hamlin comes in the most dramatic fashion. He's won it for his
Lions going for it on 4th down inside the 1.
at Kansas. But he makes it happen here in Las Vegas. And welcome to the championship for Denny Hamlin. He had tears in his eyes. Going around the racetrack. Gonna go grab this checkered flag, and I think that one might be going to Chesterfield, Virginia, to his dad, Dennis. Hamlin and Joe Gibbs Racing.
Well, that camera's like right up on Denny.
Have tears in his eyes. Rated number 60 about your dad, Dennis, because you wanted this one for him.
Yeah, it definitely means a lot. I usually, it's the point where I kind of give the fans some shit up enough today. I appreciate all of you so much.
It's okay.
Yeah, just obviously want to say hi to my dad, family, back at home, all the friends that came out there from Vegas. They hope
David Montgomery just threw a touchdown to Jared Goff at the 1-yard line. And it was bobbled and should have been intercepted, but Goff pulled it in and reached across and got the touchdown.
How did you make it happen? Because it looked like it might not happen.
Chris did an amazing job on that final stop.
You guys got to see this Lions touchdown. Goff motions out. Montgomery throws it to him in the flat. It's blown up. He bobbles the ball, but then Amon-Ra St. Brown plows through the defender, and Goff scores. You go, Denny. I've been pulling for you all year, and I'm not ashamed to say it.
Right now, 7 hours of sim this week, all the effort that went into it.
He's going to do triple that for Phoenix.
Hit or miss racetrack for you guys, that it can happen today.
I mean, if you would ask me yesterday, I would have said no. Yeah, just super proud of this team for making the adjustments they did. Pit crew for doing a great job all day, and A&P, this is only my second race with these guys. When we get new sponsors, we typically win with them, so appreciate them, Toyota, Jordan Brand, Shady Rays, Coca-Cola, all of our partners, Sport Clips, Progressive, and I don't know, I just don't know what to say. It was very unexpected. Those last 2 lines, I didn't think we were going to win, but I knew I was going to give it all I had.
On so many levels, this one means a lot more. Number 60.
Wait, what? They called illegal motion on Jared Goff and took the touchdown off the board after a booth review. Did that go to a booth review and then they said illegal motion?
What a day, not only for Hamlin, but what a day.
I'll take their word for it that it was an illegal motion. I didn't see anything egregious, or I would have called it when he caught the touchdown.
A scary wreck involving Williams.
I'd still go for it, Detroit. What you kicking a field goal for?
There was only one person on
I'm kidding.
He made that happen.
Better to kick the field goal.
Coming through, passing his teammate as the last pass. 6th win on the season.
What a win for Denny Hamlin.
Of his career.
I got what I wanted. Joey Logano didn't win, and the guy I've been pulling for all year to win the championship won the race.
So much to talk about. Post-race show presented by Progressive. Coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Before taking registry for my COPD,
I'm here for it. I am here for it. The Lions are going to go for it again. So it was illegal motion on Goff, so it's a 5-yard penalty. They lined up to kick the field goal, and now the offense is back on the field. And the play clock's running down, though. Are they going to reset the play clock? This is a clusterfuck in this. Okay, they're calling delay a game. All right, kick the fucking field goal, Detroit. Hey, you remember what my football streams used to look like? Oh, wait, nobody does because nobody watched them. But this is what they're like. I'm not done streaming yet. I want to hear more interviews and stuff.
The NASCAR America post-race show by Progressive. What a day. Las Vegas is unpredictable. and it certainly showed us that Speedway from pole position to victory lane.
Mama Smith be like William Byron just didn't rise to the occasion and be prepared for Ty Dillon to pit out of nowhere.
So many moves didn't work for Denny Hamlin to find that pace and that momentum to go forward.
He just didn't rise to the occasion, guys. Playoffs, baby. It's William Byron's fault that he couldn't overcome Ty Dillon stopping in front of him and not waving his hand to signal that he's going to pit road.
It took for Denny Hamlin to make pace on that race car up on top, right against the wall on new tires. We didn't see that much at all today. He just put it on the edge. He just put it out there, and whatever happened was going to
Please, God, let Denny Hamlin win this championship.
he found was so impressive.
Please.
Team took a gamble. They took a risk by the two-tire change on the last stop. Now, it didn't result in a win for Chase Briscoe, but it was a very good points day. Let's hear from him.
We got to get through post-race tech before we, fully celebrate, right?
Behind you had control on that final restart, but a disadvantage tire-wise, just 2 tires. How hard were you hanging on there at the end?
I was hanging on. I thought I was in a really good spot there. The first kind of 3 or 4 laps after that restart, my car drove really good, and then as I ran, I was just absolutely sideways in our Bass Pro Shop strapping Toyota. So, yeah, I thought there for a while when they were racing hard enough that maybe I was gonna sneak one off on them, but yeah, I just really loose there at the end, and yeah, glad at least the JGR car won. Yeah, that one sting for a while.
Headed to Dayton next week, you're plus 15. What kind of day does that mean you guys have to have?
I think we just got to go there and race and see what happens. But yeah, I mean, obviously that's where the biggest point swing is probably going to come for all of us. Luckily for us, we didn't use our one mulligan, I guess, today. So yeah, we're just going to go there and see what we can do, and hopefully come out of there on the plus side or maybe even win it. Yeah, go on to Martinsville and see what we can do.
Top 5 finish here for Chase Briscoe.
Second place today for Kyle Larson. Fought battle there.
This guy said did nothing all race and backs into a win, and I just know it's a Larson fan, so I said owning Larson is backing into a win. I love that paint scheme Larson had today. That's fucking sick. That's another theoretical diecast I would love to own if I was going to be willing to spend money to buy diecast. But I'm not willing to spend the money to buy diecast. Larson was stunned that Denny got that close to the wall. Because Larson was like, I thought I was running high. Nah, buddy, you left the lane. Just enough.
Go to Talladega plus 35. What does that do to your mentality for these next couple of weeks even?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's completely next week, but I do feel like, our Super Speedway stuff has gotten a lot better. We've done really well on them this year, but
the amount of people saying Denny cheated and that his car must be illegal. He was sixth all day and then he won. Well, William Byron crashed out. A bunch of cars took 2 tires and held people up. Briscoe was on 2 tires with a crooked toe link, and Hamlin won the race. So I don't know what to tell you. Are we having fun yet, Larson? Playoffs are crazy.
Denny was able to get it done. Chase Briscoe expressing his, hey, I was not happy with that, but I think they had a really good day. They earned the third amount of those points. Great call to get him in that position. I think when he takes a step back, recognizes he came into this race 14 points behind, leaves this race 15 points to the good. That is a very solid day.
This guy, Briscoe, laid down for him. What? Why would Briscoe lay down?
NASCAR America Post Race is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle
What?
insurance. Visit Progressive.com.
like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
All right, I'm gonna go on and get out of here and hit the dusty trail and go watch foosball with my cats. The cope on social media already is glorious. I got a fun next 2 weeks of hoping Joey Logano doesn't weasel his way in. Phoenix could be a battle for the ages. If it's like Hamlin, Bell, Logano, and somehow Byron or Lawrence, that's a battle for the fucking ages because Hamlin and Bell owned Phoenix earlier this year. They were the 2 cars to beat. So, we'll see. Talladega's next. Martinsville's always a clusterfuck in some form or fashion. So, we're here for the circus. I'll see y'all next time. See you tomorrow for more NASCAR 25 career mode when I get off work.